athletic. He can do a lot of things on the floor. Here's Buzelis, his second shot, nothing but net from downtown.
He has that ability, of course. He's blockers coming over. If you don't hit him in the mouth, they're throwing that in the stand.
Buzelis on the block, and he got great position, would not be denied.
Understand that?
Nah, they don't understand that but so much. I tell them all the time. It's funny because me and Montas had a conversation the other day, and I was like, you know, the thing about you guys is y'all don't know who came before you.
No. Now 10 days, he could be one of those guys that go help a contender on the defensive end especially.
Shot clock winding down. Buzelis with a hand in his face.
Great job defensively by Smith on that possession.
Final seconds.
And you turn around and every team is sitting there watching him. It's like, you know, it's like when Corey was playing and all the scouts came to watch.
PJ, now, of course, we know your role with ESPN, of course.
Bucket here in the second half. He had 20 points in the first half.
Oh. Everyone stopped on that one looking for the travel, but no one for Ignite stopped and get an offensive rebound off of the middle.
Goes boom from the outside. Bouye, 2 of 2 from deep. And Buzelis works it inside. 2 players with double-doubles. Buzelis working on Camper. Can't get the first. The second one doesn't go. Almanza will go to the line. Level against levels mainly high school and middle school. Junior high, as the Ignite hit from the outside to make it one. Well, the Ignite able to sustain a run here. Ooh, clearing some space. Buzelis using some. And Almanza, the 2 starters on the court. Holland is fouled out. And you've got 3 reserves, and we have not seen Landon Johnson in the second half. 16-4 run for the Ignite. And Buzelis short, and the rebound nestles into the hand of Darlin. Buzelis from the outside. 19 points for Bouye, 19 points for Cole Swider. 15 off the bench for Caleb Daniels, 14 for Alonda.
In fact, as a team, the Vipers had 15 steals. Pass underneath, that's Buzelis, and Buzelis up and scores. Boris Buzelis, who's 12-8 the score now. These 2 teams had a topsy-turvy first half before the Vipers kind of pulled away in the second half. The Ignite, as we mentioned, getting strong. Samuels with 5.
It's only a matter of time until Samuels was going to get his.
And 3-point try by Buzelis is a miss. That's the first miss from 3-point range. This will be brought up by Pate. Picked up by Hinton. Bounce pass to Buzelis underneath. Double team. Blocked from behind by Trey Mitchell. Here's the Vipers on the break. 4-on-2. Going. Yeah, Vipers keeping themselves in it with the rebounds. A 19-16 edge. Here. Inside, a miss by Buzelis. Buzelis, 19-year-old from Chicago. But LeCue there for the putback. LeCue with 7 now. Had a couple of nice dunks last night as well. Buzelis misses this one. Williams there for 10 to shoot now as Johnson drives inside against Mitchell. Kicks it out for Buzelis. 3-point effort is good. Buzelis with 8 in the game now.
Good non-call.
Lives with 18 in the game, usual. And we're back here in Edinburgh. Ignite with the ball after that last timeout. Throws it inside and alley-oop to Buzelis. Great pass there by Pate. Foul, it's his first foul. And here goes to Darlon, kicks it out. Buzelis, three-pointer, no good. And Vipers get it back.
Vipers' biggest lead tonight was 2.
Yeah, that was early on, the opening couple of minutes. As Buzelis, a three-pointer, trying to get the lead back, misses. Darlon had it stripped away from him. Games, just his second game all year with Rio Grande Valley, and has their first 4 points. It's a miss inside by Buzelis, and back come the Viper after Mitchell wasn't able to hang on. Jenkins, who played his college ball at Vanderbilt, will feed Buzelis, who misses from the corner. And the rebound comes by 5. It's their biggest. Shot clock at 7. Buzelis, who's back in the game, misses in tight. Vipers can hold it here for the last shot.
Next 3. Got that math all together.
There's Holland. Under 4 to shoot. Reverse layup attempt by Buzelis is good. Buzelis has his first. Buzelis up and scores. Just kind of willed that one in. He's got 6 in the Holland with it. 18-year-old phenom out of Dallas drives in, kicks it out. Buzelis from the corner, can't get it. Culver rebounds. We're just over back. 2 minutes left. Buzelis, turnaround from 15 feet is no good. Mitchell there for the rebound.
John Jenkins, one of the team's leading scorers, terminates the dribble. Buzelis on the step back, rims out.
That makes it funky, right? you knew it was coming.
Thought maybe Braxton was key to success.
Oh, no. Right, with a 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter. The momentum was absolutely in favor as Jay Huff comes up with a huge block. Momentum.
Jenkins, a change of direction. Buzelis fumbled it, fires, no.
We've seen Hunter Tyson do that twice.
It into the front court. Gillespie's second year of a two-way deal. Braxton Key leading the break.
An impressive performance here in both games thus far.
Buzelis missing front of the rim.
Winter showcase. And Andre Miller told us it was difficult for them early, the first about 7 games, because they didn't have a point guard. But now with Gillespie and Pickett on the floor, they've got 2 of them. Looks good. Doesn't knock it down, but those are the ones that you have to take to be able to play at the next level.
Buzelis fading away. No. Down to Gillespie.
Richardson once again. And again, Andre Miller talked about not having those point guards, but now with the complement of guards that he has on this roster, this is a team that when the record's set back to 0-0, very young Ignite team.
Cross-court pass. Buzelis snatches it away and goes right to the basket and 1.
And the first basket of the day.
Good for 1. Sule Boom missed the free throw worth 2 with a personal foul, and then Buzelis to the line.
Alongside other guys who are franchise players, but they have to be able to do just that.
Yeah, there's no saying they won't develop into a franchise player. Buzelis missing his first jump shot, but they have to know how.
Skyforce a little zone pressure, and it's going to give the Ignite a little bit of trouble. They get it up, and then Buzelis able to fly in. Darlin has it, and he throws it over to Buzelis. He's got 4 seconds. Now 2. Buzelis calmly puts it off the glass. Modest Buzelis.
The rebound, but he tipped the ball for his teammate too. Those little habits are encouraging, and he's picking that up, and the offense is going to come from that. But he's dedicated himself to the defensive end at the highest level. Right? They're choosing this. This is more talent than they would play with and against anywhere else in the world. So they want the competition, and they seek that out, and they want to play.
Norris Cole just brings a sense of calmness to this Ignite team as he dishes it inside. Buzelis finishing off the window.
That's a good look.
Buzelis up and under. Oh!
He's getting more patient with his move.
Almost a steal. Johnson gets it back. 10 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Buzelis filling the lane, turning off the window, off balance shot. Buzelis gets it to go. He's got 14.
It's inside.
Buzelis, he's left alone on the wing. Darlin trying to fight for it, but Martin comes away with it. 11. Martin lost the handle. Ignite with the breakout. There's Buzelis. Woo-woo! Get it out to him. Throws it down. Modest Buzelis, the pride of Chicago.
Yes, indeed.
We got a good game shaping up here early on. I'm loving the fight from Ignite. After losing by 30 plus, the bounce back. Modest Buzelis, his 3 rims out.
The way that they're switching on all of the cross screens is not allowing Austin to be able to drive the ball down.
Buzelis knocks down the 3 ball. Modest Buzelis is coming on. Ignite's lead is cut down to 9. Buzelis trying to set up his man. Oh, man down, man down. Wants it with his hand on the ground. Buzelis, don't do him like that. 30 seconds to play here in this first half. 15-second difference between shot and game clock. Buzelis from straight on.
Shooter. Some people believe he's a better pro prospect than he was a college player.
Pick and roll, Davis. He finds Buzelis from the corner. And Stevenson cannot handle it out of bounds. Double teamed, Ignite passing out. Buzelis with Duke on his hip. And there's Davis with the offensive rebound. Norris Cole now from the corner.
The Spurs team take away the post-ups and make them kick it and make them have to knock down some jokes.
Oh, Buzelis! Rocking the rim. What a dime from Jenkins.
But that's what I'm saying.
The mark, rebound to Jenkins. Buzelis left alone. Davis now has the ISO working against Duke. He's doubled. Buzelis open in the corner. Pump fake. Gets all the way to the rim, and he puts it in off the window. Modest Buzelis, he's up to 17.
But, John, the thing I'm definitely actually traveling.
Cole with another steal. Ignite, they've got numbers. 2-on-1, throwing it up. Buzelis missing, but a tip-in is there by Gilder.
But defensively, that was created.
Ignite doing a great job running their offense. Skip pass. Buzelis, he'll launch the 3. Too strong. Stevenson, they've got 44. Ignite have done a better job defensively. Now Smith finds Buzelis baseline and puts it in. Buzelis up to 19 points.
But what I like is the way Buzelis, and I think Coach just wanted to get Ignite off to a fast start.
Shot clock winding down. Buzelis takes a look. He's got to let it fly. His first shot in and out. Ignite has had to deal with a lot of injuries, and especially when you talk about interior play. There's Buzelis rolling off the rim, but an offensive rebound. Holland shot from the outside. His
and he's ready for the challenges, but guys, he's more than ever hungry, John.
And that's what it's all about, as Buzelis missing at the rim, gets his own miss. It's not just the development on the court. It's Norris Cole back on the floor to run the point. He's on there with 4 prospects. Here's Buzelis spinning in the lane, finishing through traffic. Now that's one of those moves. He may not have finished early. Buzelis sets the feet, catch and shoot, left it short.
Want to do well for you, and they know what their roles and responsibilities are, and that's really, in a nutshell, get over yourself, be a good person, and work hard, and that's what we try and live by.
I'll tell you this, guys that have won before and have a lot of pride in what they do, I always believe that. And
these guys, so even though after these games, that's why people don't necessarily look at results. It's all about how do you grow from these experiences. And that went off the head of Buzelis, out of bounds to the Spurs.
But he was forced to do that.
Catch and shoot, Buzelis.
See, that's when
I'm on the floor. He will launch it. And Buzelis, now his 11th rebound. So a 5-0 start for OKC Blue. Here's Modest Buzelis, creating some space and missing his first jumper.
Oklahoma City, he was trying to take everything to the rim. Now he's settling for that mid-range jump shot. Makes him much more effective.
Backdoor cut, Buzelis, and he rocks the rim. Modest Buzelis running the floor. Moved his rebounding here for Ignite.
You know, he really has. And one of the things offensively for this Ignite team, and when I talked to the coaches, they said like the physicality where guys are just kind of, now he's playing kind of the small forward for this team with this lineup, and he's done a good job defensively.
Buzelis making it rain from deep.
He's getting a lot more.
So Buzelis now with the clear out, crossover. Oh! Modest Buzelis, have some. Johnson, pull-up jumper. Almanza tips it out to Buzelis. Buzelis gets by his man. Buzelis working against Jang. A lot of contact, no whistle. Almanza another offensive rebound. Coles.
Potential to, if you walked around the venue, is a lot of space there that we could do a lot with. I think the city is excited to partner with us, and you know it's a lot of potential. So we're excited, and you know hopefully it's a great opportunity for it to continue to grow. You see more and more interest from young men looking at this as an opportunity, and you see that just by the number of prospects we have this year, having 8. Most of them have always been really good and really talented offensively. And, you know, to be able to play at the next level, them as rookies, they're going to have to be able to guard.
Yeah.
Under a minute to play here in this third. Buzelis, catch and shoot.
That time, Ignite.
Still haven't gotten the ball in the paint. There goes Jenkins now with a touch up top. Buzelis couldn't finish. But it does stay here with
Want him to take.
Buzelis, that lethal crossover, gets to his spot. The post. And there's Jenkins finding some room. Buzelis keeps it alive and puts it in. 8-point lead.
Perfect from deep. Skyforce with a decided advantage in the paints. In that game on Sunday, Almanza trying to battle for the rebound, but
Norris Cole, the 2-time NBA champion, running the point. Immediately, they go inside to Buzelis, and he continues the hot touch, the first points for Ignite. Knowing they had a back-to-back night, Holland didn't play last night, so he should be fresh as Buzelis, looking for his offense early on, tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Wolves ball. 12 from deep to start this game. Ignite, they still looking for their first 3. They're 0 for 7. Buzelis, he'll take a try at it, and he leaves it short, now 0 for 8.
And that college, and he brought that to the G League.
Pargo, skip pass, Buzelis. Ignite 0 for 10 from downtown to start this game. There's good ball fake. Buzelis coming through. Modest Buzelis.
And that's good things happen.
Playing for something bigger than just this game.
Buzelis finds his partner Holland. Holland gets it right back to Buzelis. What's cool is that these are the NBA stars of tomorrow, and they love.
The effort is there. Norris Cole coming in, being a leader. Buzelis, just showing that he's very physical and he can hang with the big guys. So you look at all these, yeah, the score is lopsided, but you see really.
Swiping didn't matter. He needed his money.
Holland had 15. And Buzelis scooping it all the way off glass.
Nice take there by Buzelis.
I remixed that and put RMX on there. So I think we use a lot of old visual tricks to pay homage to the original, and at the same time really pave the way for something new to be built around town.
What goes into your creative thought?
And how we like to look at other teams for inspiration. Often we look outside of sports and outside of traditional sports graphic design. That way we can stand out. Oh, that was a nice
Buzelis with the right hand for the putback. If John Jenkins Dink Pate, who did not play yesterday, he's on the floor as well. 8 to shoot. Buzelis hooks it out. Rebound Scotty Lewis. Offensive rebound. Buzelis with the block. And here is Buzelis down the other end. Lost it and picked up by Scotty Lewis.
Glass, and Condit having an impressive game. A double-double, 12 points, 12 rebounds. He's hooping.
Buzelis, an air ball. And now after the bucket in.
So for the remix, a lot of new players on this squad. Obviously, we saw Hodge hit a three-pointer a couple of possessions ago. So I think there's exciting things happening within both franchises, as you mentioned, that are relatively newer when it comes to NBA G League ball.
Buzelis tries for mid-range. Almanza climbing the ladder, getting the offensive rebound. And then Johnson attacking. The defense so far from Rip City. 2 on the shot clock. Jenkins pulls up. And Buzelis tips it into the hands of Weems. Ignite has struggled, but
you live with him taking the tough shots because, again, he's a tough shot maker.
Holland fires it over to Buzelis, and Buzelis hits the corner 3 and is fouled.
That's it. You had a clear path, but just unable to control the ball while going up.
Buzelis back in, off-balance shot, tried to bank it in. Almanza, extra effort, right-hand hook is in. The Rip City Remix IPA, $7 here in the beer garden. Buzelis in and out on the 3-ball. Oh, Davis getting in on the rebound. The Spaniard splits the pair. Buzelis offensive board. Reese got the hand up. Get that out of scoop.
Yeah, that was good work there, Jeray Foster, showing the handles and finishing strong.
Buzelis off glass. But that's going to do it.
Buzelis curling, guarded by Kessler Edwards, one of the newest additions for the Stockton Kings. And Edwards with the block. He's a former second-round pick in 2021 for the Brooklyn Nets.
And guys with the experience, especially in critical times of the game, stepping up. And that's what this Ignite team has had to fight against all year.
Buzelis at 6'10". He's got the tip in. First bucket for always on the road. When you know you can take care of your body and know what you're putting in there, that is a huge skill to have. Buzelis from the elbow. Buzelis with 2 defenders, and he finishes through traffic. Modest Buzelis, that's his second field goal. But the third attempt for Almanzo, inside in the paint. Missing, he's got his own miss. 4th chance for Ignite, Buzelis. The fight is there from this young Ignite squad. Buzelis trying to spin on Edwards, double teamed. Buzelis catch and shoot. And the long rebound goes to Ignite. They're just out hustling Stockton right now. There have been spurts where Ignite have been really good and in control of this game. Oh, he tried to yam it on Labissiere. Ball is still live. Jenkins curling off the screen. Puts it on the glass, throws it up, and Buzelis throws it down. Modest Buzelis out of Chicago.
Ron was expecting Davis to roll, and Davis was popping, and that created the turnover.
Buzelis dipping his shoulder, and Fareed just throws it off the glass to his teammate. Turnaround jumper, and Modest Buzelis scores on the 9-year NBA vet.
He's getting...
Buzelis against Wheeler, rising up over the defender, and Buzelis, his third field goal.
Group two. This is a really funny group. On the road, it never gets boring. On the bus, anytime you're around Ron or any of the guys, man, they're cracking jokes. I love it.
Okay, who is the funniest guy on the team?
You gotta be really firm and getting your position. Once you get your position, you gotta hold it. Don't let them nudge you out. You gotta always be on your toes. He's always moving, always reading the rim.
Right now, Mexico City is really comfortable in their offense. They got to do something to get them out of their comfort zone.
Oh, Buzelis up top, throwing it down.
But you can't.
Bernard, the outside three, and the lead back down to 1. Buzelis sets the feet, knocks it down. His first 3 attempt. High post to that free throw line. Johnson penetrating, kick out. Now Buzelis, he'll launch it over Fareed. And Davis, he will be
man rebounding crew.
Buzelis, he'll go against Fareed, and he wins that battle. Ignite back on top.
Offensively, Ignite is...
Here's Buzelis finding the soft spot in that zone, spinning away from Fareed, and Buzelis back-to-back buckets. He now has 17. Holland, he's a guard forward. He can bring the ball up. He's explosive. He can do so much for this team. Buzelis finishing with the left.
That's the young man that has shown tremendous progress.
Buzelis, so Ignite with an early 2-point lead. Something we've seen over this losing streak for Ignite, slow starts. That is not the case here today, as Buzelis, the hard take, gets his own miss, kicks out to Jenkins. They left him open. Almanza with the board. Ignite, they're trying to push the pace. They can run with these Stockton Kings, and that's because Holland gets through, and Buzelis with the tip-in bucket.
I love that with Buzelis.
2 years with Ignite, and he's now the point guard coming off the bench. Here's Buzelis launching a 3, knocking it down. Modest Buzelis with a great start. Buzelis takes a look at the shot clock. It's down to 6. A step back 3. Oh, that's a facial from Modest Buzelis. Backdoor cut. There's Buzelis going one-on-one against Labissiere, and he wins that battle.
I love it. But John, they got
Buzelis, he's got the ISO on Mason Jones, spinning, turning, coming out, gets his own miss. Back up, blocked by Labissiere. Third chance for Ignite, and he throws it to you, Coach. And now they get into their half-court offense. Buzelis, he is always shot ready, nothing but net. Cole baseline, Buzelis open. A perfect 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. Buzelis now up to 20. Or pick and roll inside with Almanza. He gives it back to Buzelis. Takes a peek at the shot clock. It's at 4. Push off, mid-range. Look at Buzelis creating space.
Hey, he's heating up, and I love it. I love that.
Active hands, Ignite, poke it away. They got the steal. Running is Buzelis. Protects the ball and still finishes at 6'10". Look at that.
So you really have to work smarter, not harder. So you're watching a lot of film. You really have to learn. Scouting is a big deal. Just so you know, if someone always wants to go right, make them go.
10, he's so versatile. He can play so many positions and guard so many different types of players.
It's a luxury to have a big who can move.
Oh, look at him go left midair. Modest Buzelis.
He's making it look way too easy.
Kick out. Buzelis from the corner, and Ignite retakes the lead off the three by Buzelis. They're giving Buzelis the clear out, and it goes to work. Modest Buzelis, 19.
I've seen him play all year.
Ron Holland, John Jenkins, Michael Frazier both out with injuries. And it's Buzelis, gets it back, puts it in, sticking with it. Modest Buzelis, he's got 21. Not gonna foul. And Buzelis with the hammer, with the exclamation mark.
Down Ontario, as that's what you needed. Brooks hits that big shot for the Clippers. Nice play, nice defense with the putback. Great defense. That's what I say. Just stay active and stay to play. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap with a minute and a half to go. You want to just play solid defense and not give up anything easy. But that's a nice play to get to the cup as Buzelis gets right to where he wanted to take the ball over to Frazier. And that's one of those situations is Buzelis is wide open under the cup. They finally got the ball to him, but his defender failed, and he was wide open. Jork gets down low. He thought he had a mismatch, but that's a good deep shot. And you can see right there as Buzelis goes up, snatches the rebound, and gets the putback. That's why it's so important to ID. And now the Clippers, great solid defense. 4 seconds to go. Cole knows it. Tries to rotate the ball, and I'll tell you, they used all 24 seconds as well as they were able to get that to go out. It was tied just a moment ago. Clippers up by 9 now, and that's a nice play. Gets the ball rotation as Buzelis gets the 3 up. Couldn't get that one to go down, but they get the long rebound. That usually happens on a you're still up by 4, and you have just over a minute to go. You want to, and that's a wide open shot. Clippers are fortunate. I mean, Buzelis was wide open on that.
Ignite is Jason Hart. He's in his 3rd year. They're 1-16 on the year. The Hustle come in at an even 500, 7-7. As inside there is Buzelis getting the first 2 Ignite points. Buzelis on a drive, gets inside and able to beat Davon Reed to the bucket. Buzelis off the dribble drive gets the 2. Buzelis again looking to drive against Reed. This time spins and hits a little baby jumper there. So Buzelis showing the offensive repertoire.
Yeah, Buzelis is probably 3 years older. He probably can take that contact and it doesn't look the same. Is that blocked by McGriff?
McGriff got the block on Buzelis, and it will result in a shot clock violation. Drop it off for Allen, taken away by Darlin. Darlin taking it himself all the way to the rim, no good. Tipped up and in, though, by Buzelis. Time of the regular season. They come in only a game and a half out of a playoff spot, so long way to go, and also trying to get some momentum going as they're getting healthy as Buzelis hits that short jumper. Buzelis working on DeVoe, turns, shoots over him, and can't get it to go. Rebound, missed by Gilder, and finally they get...
Find your rhythm.
Buzelis against McGriff. Got it. Nice move there. Buzelis with a little
Okay, I'm going to say what I like about Buzelis.
York handling outside. Buzelis off the fake. He'll step back and try the 3. Can't get the bounce. Gilder the rebound, won't get it up in 2.
There are a lot of other...
There was an actual dog.
I could have done the little baby song, My Dog.
No Lassie or Benchy.
Could have had Lassie. There's Turner and Hooch, but that movie's too sad.
Old Yeller. That's too.
One of the dogs that was here last night. I'm adopting.
Yes, that's very nice.
Yes, I'm adopting one of the dogs. I have not had a dog in 8 years. It's one of those things, like they say. People tell me this, so like it's one of those when you. Yeah, I mean they are. They still play arenas.
Buzelis to the rim, no. Tip, no. Love clears it this time. With Loudon. Buzelis, catch and release on the 3, no good.
It's a weird shot right there.
And there's Arms' 10th rebound, so he has 6 from the field now. Buzelis down the lane with the left hand. There's certainly a lot to like about him.
There is.
Direct traffic, get them set up. Buzelis with a jumper won't go.
Yeah, a little too strong right there on that one.
He did have 17 in a game in the Showcase Cup.
Drive and kick right there.
Buzelis missed it wide right.
Reese Martin, he's a two-way player out of UConn. There's Buzelis getting his hand in there, and he's got the steal. A 2-on-1 break. Buzelis, and Minot with the block.
I don't know. Might have been a little bit of contact there, but
the monster games here in this arena. Here's Buzelis off the bounce. Look at him get to the left.
A left-hand finish, attacking, use of contact. I feel like those are the plays for me personally that really gets our team going. Who doesn't love a block shot?
And then Buzelis with the cut and the slam.
He's everywhere. Get it done on defense, get it done on offense.
On the board. Oh, behind the back. Buzelis showing the handles. Modest Buzelis. Don't do him like that. Now as he puts it in, Miller, he's got 11. Buzelis. Oh, he nails the three plus the foul.
Wow, wow. Double-double in the first half. Wow.
He's open.
Why not make it two?
Buzelis is heating up.
Air bench, cool with me.
Gabe York with the blow-by. Extra pass in the corner. Buzelis has had the hot hand. Too strong. Multi-yield deal back with the Aces, so in time.
Yes, in time.
Almanza trying to keep it alive, but it's Cook pushing the pace.
Own it and get into it.
Amazing what happens when you get a couple starts back-to-back. Buzelis from the corner, and it rolls off the rim. Moves the ball over to Holland. Almanza calling for it in the post. Shot clock winding down. Buzelis has to get it up. One dribble, pull-up jumper. Smooth move by Matas Buzelis. 4 blocks for Matas Buzelis. Buzelis will launch from deep. And Minot, his 8th. Holland stays in front, tips it away, and there's the steal. Here comes Buzelis. Down by 3, spinning. No goaltend called against Cook. Blue.
That was a nice play. We might steal that one.
Buzelis, his 3 off the mark. Becky Hammond on line 2. Defensively, how does that change things now?
I mean, you have to guard the whole plane, the whole court.
Buzelis 3 left that short.
Because if you just, stay on one side
of the timeout.
They've been getting good looks. They just gotta keep attacking.
There's Buzelis on the attack. Takes the bump plus the bucket.
I feel like he heard me. But
that's like Kawhi Leonard. He'll be an NBA 4.
That's tough.
Here's Buzelis with his back to the basket, lowers his shoulder, and finishes through again.
That's one thing you love to see. He's really embracing that. He's embracing the and being only 17 and just directing, I think that's one thing that the scouts want to see for sure, as a point guard who can actually lead a team, no matter what age.
Buzelis with a nice finish inside, so Buzelis putting some bucket.
A dunk on the other.
I didn't challenge Jarris Walker. I covered him when he was at Houston. I know how good he is.
You start questioning about his draft status.
I didn't question anything.
Oh.
I just said it's a marquee matchup because he's an NBA player. There goes Dink Pate, finds Buzelis, but an offensive foul as Bell takes the charge. Buzelis from the corner. Buzelis, the mid-range. Oh, that's pure.
Really impressed with that move because really stretched the floor. He can play inside and outside. He's a great athlete and he's physical.
Buzelis gets his own miss.
You see Walker nudge him out of the way.
From the crowd.
There's Buzelis. The shot over Singleton Cash.
Wow, just beat the buzzer.
You guys have been enticing thus far.
Yeah.
Do it all game from Buzelis.
Almanza, as a young guy, bringing physicality against Chris Silva. You love to see that. And the athleticism with Smith has been special.
He's frustrated. It's kind of been a byproduct of the season this year for the G League Ignite.
Creative move there by Buzelis. He kind of warded off Jarrell with the left hand, was able to score there. G League Ignite working around the perimeter. Buzelis again trying to ward off Jarrell with that left hand. Little step back fadeaway is money. He's a very intriguing prospect. There's a number of NBA scouts here tonight. Jarrell, that one kind of launched out of his hand a little bit long on the baseline jumper. Buzelis will show off his three-point shooting range. That's long. Goes right to Archie Diacono. Here come the Windy City Bulls. Short, and rebound comes into the hands of Cherry Darlon. He goes all the way in with a finger roll. Tip once, twice, three times by Buzelis. Can't get it to go. And finally, Windy City is able to control
3-and-D prospects.
York trying to go right at Archie Diacono. They get the ball to Buzelis from three-point range. It's long. Battle for the rebound, and usual. He goes strong to the hoop. Misses the shot, but able to grab his own rebound. Another possession for the G League Ignite. Buzelis, the floater in the lane. That shows his athleticism right there.
Man, just how skilled he is. 30s. You got to give him a lot of credit just for how he's competed over the course of the year. His last two games, 14 and 10, as we see Buzelis with the easy bucket, but he's definitely developed and come along.
Pull the trigger on that three ball. Instead, it's Buzelis attacking against Henry Drell. A variety of post moves, unable to convert. Still battling for the rebound. We got a whistle.
Double-figure points in that third quarter.
We've got the same lineups on the court that opened the game. Buzelis starting the third quarter. His three rattles around and in. And as a scorer, that's the way he
defenders coming from and be able to find the open guy, because he had three guys crowded around him.
And as our director Steve Grind would say, that is a Sanogo no-go on the rejection. Guarded by Sanogo. Shot clock at 1. Buzelis has to fire up a long three. It rattles around and out. Rebound goes to Henry Drell. And you got to find another way to get the basket.
And it's the offensive rebounds now. The size and you see another tray ball there by Buzelis, showing the NBA scouts right now that
Buzelis a little bit as a point forward, taking advantage of his ball handling skills. Going
like this.
Different lineup look. Oh, he was going to throw that one down, but Lacey James says no soup for you as we run the other way. Evan, again, he's working the offensive glass just like we've seen from Sanogo. Numbers for the Ignite. Buzelis, little Euro step there, misses, but the rebound attempt is no good as well. Here comes Jacob Young.
Knocking it down.
I noticed that Evan Gilliard changed his shoes for the second half. He had pink ones on in the first half. Now he's got the electric green going. The MJ commercial. Got to be the shoes, money.
Sometimes it's just about the feel of the shoe, you know, just sometimes. Oh,
that's the local product. Matas Buzelis. Doesn't matter what kind of shoes. He
slowed down. The defense relaxes. Then he gets downhill with that same foot, same hand finish.
Oh, there you go. The alley-oop. Matas Buzelis, the local product, showing that.
Get back healthy. And we see Gilliard with the step-back jump shot, but you could tell the competitive spirit and fire as we see another one in transition that he had even at a young age. I think he was about 15 years old.
Theo Pinson, a guy that also will lead the point, but also you see that part of his game coming off screens, knocking down open shots.
In and out. Buzelis can't hit, and there's a foul. Brought a fun level of play, and that's why he averages 20 a game.
But you know, the offense is going to be there for Jelly. You know that he can get that shot off. the goal.
Buzelis wants to step back on Omax, and he hits it.
Love the glass, and that's the part about Jelly Walker's game that I love so much. He's not just a perimeter shooter. He's a guy that can dribble drive as well.
Buzelis backs down Theo Pinson. That was...
Man, I love this kid, man.
He was our highlighted player in the Open for good reason, and you had a chance to catch up with him pregame. What did he say?
Deal with underneath the goal, excuse me.
Also 18 years old, works to the Ignite from the Overtime Elite Club. That one outside, 19-year-old Buzelis knocks it in.
quick strike. He surprised the heck out of O'Max.
Yeah.
He didn't see him.
There's a drive. Nice job by Buzelis. Talked about it earlier. He's got some. Lines up a three over the top of Jelly Walker. Offensive rebound goes in favor of Gilder. Corner three. That one falls for Buzelis.
Second chance opportunity right there for Buzelis.
Buzelis with the first rebound. Buzelis gets to his left hand, but it's off the mark and pulled down by Kevon Harris. And McClung misses the lay-in.
Great hustle that time by Pate. I thought he was a little late on the pass, but defensively he came back and did it and saved the basket.
Buzelis with the pull-up jumper. And Almanza with an offensive rebound. McClung kicks it.
But tonight, they're turning it over a little bit more than they normally do. Understand the NBA and become really good NBA players. And so there's a lot of different hats that are worn.
Oh, Buzelis with the alley-oop.
And to see these.
The reach in, nothing called. Frazier thrown to the floor, nothing called. There goes Buzelis. He's bumped and finishes. There's Buzelis on the block. He's double teamed now, and it's Gilder pulling it away. Did not hit the rim. Shot clock's at 2. I don't know if they see it.
But now, as an American, we can sign a contract on our home turf and play in the league here. There's 7 teams across the nation all competing, and it's really great. It's a
And Buzelis goes to the deck, still finishing.
And that's what I'm.
Throwing it up top, and Buzelis climbs the ladder. Buzelis all alone in the corner, knocks down the 3. Buzelis, that's just the first 3.
A very admirable thing to do, which allows other guys to step up and develop.
Here's Buzelis throwing it down. Chi-Town in the house. Buzelis calls for the screen, decides to not use it with his right, the runner off the mark. Wong throws it up for Sword. 18-point lead for Ignite. Buzelis with a clear out on Walker. Transition, Bell on with sports. His parents did a really nice job making sure he was a well-rounded individual in gymnastics. I mean, look at him, showing that body control. He was a swimmer for so many years, one of the best swimmers. Buzelis with the smaller Wong on him now with the screen. They switch over to Brown. Buzelis with his left. Good block by Brown.
Inside. Almanza with the hook. No, but Buzelis cleans it up. Guys everywhere.
That's the size right there.
Buzelis able to take that off the rim.
9th board for Buzelis.
And a finish.
Tough
finish. Buzelis. Real tough finish. He got physical. Yeah. That is a person with NBA experience right there. Buzelis for 3. Cannot get it to go. We still got a game. Speaking of classics, we're watching a fun game here where the Ignite fought back, courtesy of this man, Buzelis. Oh, loses his footing a little bit.
Yeah, I think he got away with the travel. No
that was a big run from the Ignite.
She's in charge of on-court player development. He will be the acting head coach tonight for Ignite because this was his scout against the Lakers. Buzelis off the mark. There's Gabe Eulis, challenged by Pate. He gets the block, and look at Buzelis tracking it down. Ahead of the pack, and Buzelis throws it down. Modest Buzelis, the young. Isolation for Buzelis. 5 on the shot leg. Good head fake. Gets all the way to the rack. Modest Buzelis at 6'10" has so many moves. prospects on the floor right now with Davis and York, the two veterans. Buzelis in and out, crossover, puts up the floater, and he's fouled on the rebound. Look at that hustle by Buzelis.
Sets you just never forget.
Johnson draws all the D, kicks out to a wide open Buzelis. By Buzelis, his second tonight. Buzelis with the left, can't finish. And here come the Lakers. Under 3 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Hamilton is passed off the mark. It's stolen by Darlin. Buzelis out ahead. It's showtime!
To help them achieve their dream, play a part in helping them achieve their dream, and staying in touch, like Marjan said. You know, Marjan has been in the NBA for a couple years now and is still very connected to the program. Like that, it's just such a special.
Across the world, what does it take to be a professional and get to the NBA?
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, obviously you have to have some talent, right? You have to have a floor of talent. Having a great attitude and a mindset every day. You know, your results are going to change. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough moments. It's about the personal characteristics and that I have to seek coaching and seek information, especially information that might not be what I want to hear, and that it maybe makes me uncomfortable because it's criticism, right?
They could be fresh and wouldn't bring on an injury and everything.
Yeah.
As a coach, I'm gonna tell you that would have drove me nuts. But I mean, but it was part. But that was a sincerity in their development and what the purpose
of the success of this program. So thank you both for that, because that's not gone unnoticed.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
it's been fun.
Final seconds here in this first half. And it'll roll off the rim. It's South Bay Lakers with who also live here in the Las Vegas Valley. So every time South Bay comes to town, you know it's going to be a good time. Sané with the follow, tip-in.
And even more important, their attitude. I mean, they've come out and they've worked hard. They have not complained. They've given everything they had.
Pulls it down. That's his 6th board of the night. How about Ethan Almanza? Well, as Buzelis, he'll rise up. He's projected right.
They've gone with a smaller team right now. I think they get better three-point shooting.
There's Buzelis flying in for the tip-in. 14 points, 8 rebounds.
Basketball, and still am, but I think that this is given, you know, an option. And I think a lot of young men have benefited from the option that is given them.
Takes the bump, no whistle, Ignite on the breakout. They've got numbers, 3-on-2, Johnson up top, and Buzelis lays it in. Johnson, his 7th assist.
This Ignite starting lineup, they've got 4 of those young draft-eligible players with Gabe York, who is a G League veteran, a very, very talented guard, who's wearing 32, as the Nets forced the turnover on the... So far, that one was spectacular inside to Mwaka. And he's got the reputation, excellent passer and a brilliant defender, as Buzelis knocks down the mid-range jumper.
But the Nets there to put in the easy one.
Buzelis backing in Gates, leaves it short, and Mwaka's got the board. Nets are looking to push here at every opportunity. And has it picked off by Frazier. Frazier dribbled it off a foot. Buzelis up with the loose ball, slams it home. Buzelis takes Johnson baseline. Fall away is good.
Buzelis extending that arm, creating space.
Pate. For Buzelis, 5 on the shot clock. Has to create something. It's a step back 3, rims out. Pierre-Louis got the board.
Round in the paint.
Now Buzelis to the rim, follows his own shot. That won't go. Tapped out where Keon Johnson is on it. That's right. More eyeballs on every game for the G League Ignite. You see these draft prospects. And a couple of guys projected to be first-round picks. That's one of them, Buzelis, who starts. Buzelis, his floater, no good. Almanza on the offensive glass, back up and a stuff.
Buzelis, pump fakes on the three. He's got Mwaka on him. Buzelis' step back is short. Now Gil. Buzelis, some contact, count the basket, and a chance for a three-point play.
Triple.
Buzelis in the corner, rebounded by Chandler.
Once June rolls around.
Buzelis wants to be one of them. Can't finish.
Particular three guys coming off the bench with NBA experience, and Keon Johnson, Jordan Hall, and Kennedy Chandler. Guys who are, well, Johnson aside, but guys who are fixtures in the starting lineup for most of the regular season.
Hung up in the air there and didn't have anybody to pass it to. Now Buzelis in transition, not able to finish.
Brooklyn general manager Sean Marks in the house.
And Gilder the lob for Buzelis. And Mufan Udofia will take a timeout here with 4:05 last
year.
Still giving 100% effort, as you can see right there.
Flying out of your picture.
And a 25-point game with 90 seconds left. Here he
Pokes that
forces
ball
the
away,
steal
yeah.
and still going 100 miles an hour. Buzelis turning in the lane. Follow from Smith won't go. Gardner another rebound. And at the end,
Buzelis lines up, Krejci drives past him.
Oh,
Great
block by
defense.
Krejci at the rim.
Stopping that shot from Buzelis. Skyhawks down 6 points, 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. 4 of 16 from the floor for the Skyhawks. A lot of rattles, as you mentioned, Skeets. Misses, and that's a steal right there. Etienne gets 5 of 17 from the floor. Silva is blocked in tight. Mats Buzelis on the break.
Wow.
Very
The Euro
pretty.
step into the lefty finish. That's his first basket from the field, but already.
York. Nice pass inside. There's Buzelis. And he finishes inside. Very nice.
A couple of tough finishes, and he flexes on that one.
Buzelis, he's going to make things happen. Oh, late in the shot clock. Sidestep.
Good defense.
Oh, really good defense by Singleton.
Yeah.
Here comes Vic Krejci.
18 and 9, 3 assists per game. Obviously gives you some defense. And this plays hard.
Buzelis pulls up there. Does not go down for him. He's also been
inside, playing with physicality, and then Buzelis, a bit of a do-it-all court game here. Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there they are.
Yep.
One guy drives, one guy finishes.
Dave York, oh, I thought he was pulling for three right there.
Deep.
There he goes, back and forth. Wow, beautiful move. Buzelis from three. Rattles in and out.
Good
Babacar Sané. 2 minutes to play here in the fourth. Bell, baseline, blocked from behind by Smith.
John, what a performance by Ignite with the guys out here.
Ron Hall and John Jenkins, Michael Frazier both out with injuries. And it's Buzelis, gets it back, puts it in, sticking with it. Matas Buzelis, he's got 21.
7 points in this contest. Clippers trailed 9-2. That's a good shot right there. Primo just couldn't get that one to go down. But I'll tell you, that was a great looking shot there. And continue to take that shot. It'll eventually the free throw line. So one free throw worth 2 points doesn't become the traditional free throws until you get to under 2 minutes. And that's another miss for the free throw line for the Clippers. Clippers now 25%. 1 for 4. And once he gets the ball, the rhythm going, oh my goodness, can he flat out score the basketball? Free throw just lipped out. Clippers on the contest, they're only 4 for 10 from the, couldn't get that one to go down. But you can see right now, Jenkins is looking to become a field tilter, gets it over to Williams, just couldn't get that one to go down. But great play as Hawkins just slow. 4, they erased a 12-point deficit to go back up. The largest contest of the night for them is 4 points. So they're sitting right at their the largest lead of the night as Buzelis brings it second quarter as York gets down low. He thought he had a mismatch, but that's a good deep shot. And you can see right there as Buzelis goes up, snatches the rebound, and gets the putback. That's why it's so important. But you want to make sure you get a good shot. Now you got 5 seconds, so now you do have to rush. Musa Diabate with the turnaround. Couldn't get that one to go down. But on that situation, on that play, you want to make sure you hit that. Off three gets a little bit closer. You got 3 seconds on the shot clock, so you've got to get a shot as Primo gets it and couldn't get that one to go down. And that's one of the situations you would like to see Hauser just let it go when he was over there. Kind of sits the rebound, and now Primo's right at the cup, gets the ball to Musa Diabate. That's I tell you, that's a strong men down there. Couldn't get that one to go down. Just under 6 minutes to go. Clippers still worse. You've got to like that. And now Jenkins, you can see that chase him off the shot, want to get the ball out of his hand, and that's a good play. Musa Diabate able to get the rebound. So that's what you want.
Tonight is Jason Hardy's in his 3rd year. They're 1-16 on the year. The Hustle come in at an even 500, 7-7. As inside there is Buzelis getting the first 2 Ignite points. Williamson will try one. Back iron. Buzelis claims the board. His second. Buzelis drop it off for Allen. Taken away by Darlin. Darlin taking it himself all the way to the rim. No good. Tipped up and in though by Buzelis. Williamson's 3 way too strong.
Oh. Woof. You would say it's like a box of chocolates. You get on Valentine's Day. That was so corny.
It's like a bouquet. York goes to the step back. Still can't hit one. Buzelis an offensive board. Another opportunity.
There's the beast from Sandlot, yes.
Giroux's fadeaway won't go.
I would say I am going on Wednesday. One of the dogs that was here last night, I'm adopting.
Yes, that's very nice.
Yes, I'm adopting one of the dogs. I have not had a dog in 8 years. It's one of those things, like they say. People tell me this, so like it's one of those when you. Yeah, I mean they are. They still play arenas.
Buzelis to the rim, no. Tip, no. Love clears it this time.
Do have to take more attempts, and there's an adjustment period to that. And now I think you're seeing some guys settle in. Oh! Oh, it could have been electric.
Just a little too high.
They're not going to get 102 tonight.
No.
Unless the Hustle just decide to keep all 5 guys down on offense.
That's 15 points is a regular season high for him. He did have 17 in a game in the Showcase Cup.
Drive and kick right there.
That doesn't sound very high.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like very high confidence meter.
Do you want to know the truth? I am a firm believer that if you gave Roger Goodell a true...
I mean, you see Iowa. They are getting it, and they are running.
Transition, that's a tough thing to stop. But I also know the Ignite can do the same thing on the opposite end.
Nice job getting back defensively. Martin from the wing. And a good closeout by Holland there. A 2-point lead early on here from Henderson, Nevada for the Wolves. As Ignite looking for their first win here in this regular season. A deep one from Martin, and Buzelis on the board. Oh, the crowd is chanting defense. Dollar Loan Center is alive. And Buzelis, his 4th rebound to go along with 15 points.
That's a battle that we've always talked about with the Aces, is who's going to win the points in the paint. We call the paint Vegas, and we always have to protect Vegas.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so we're protecting Henderson out here, as will Dave. Flagler, nice D by Buzelis. See, at 6'10", he's so versatile. He can play so many positions and guards.
Boy, Hodge bringing it up for the first time as he misfires on his first 3-point attempt. Moy, who had 21 points, 5 left.
Strong take there by Holland in traffic. Defender swiping. Didn't matter. He needed his money.
Holland had 15. And Buzelis. Any of the fans said anything about these jerseys so far?
Yeah, the fans have seemed to love it. We did really, we had a great feedback with the last theme jerseys. They went really well. These ones are getting a lot of good feedback as well. Jerseys framed up on the wall and to see what we've done. But they're hard, man. It's even hard for me to get one, and I make them.
Yeah.
The auctions are definitely the spot to get them.
Well, you mentioned your mom being a graphic designer, but
and how we like to look at other teams for inspiration. Often we look outside of sports and outside of traditional sports graphic design. That way we can stand out. Oh, that was a nice
Buzelis with the right hand. You went from the putback. Condit back to Hodge. Hodge in traffic. Condit the offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound. Buzelis with the block. And here is Buzelis down the other end. London Johnson attacking. The defense so far from Rip City. 2 on the shot clock. Jenkins pulls up. And Buzelis tips it into the hands of Weems. Ignite has struggled, but ESPN. He committed from Texas. Weems backing down Buzelis. Can't finish with the left.
Good move there from Weems, but just wasn't able to get it to go.
Charlotte's second-round pick out of Florida in the SEC. Alex Reese. Good to see him back down on the floor. He's got a sleeve on his left knee after he exited. Here's the 20-year-old Gortman against the 35-year-old Norris Cole. Nearly lost it. Gortman blocked in the interior.
Sneaky.
Davis steals it back. Gortman. Here's Condit driving against Almanza. Spinning. Buzelis may have gotten the piece. Spaniard splits the pair. Buzelis offensive board. Reese got the hand up.
Experience, especially in critical times of the game, stepping up. And that's what this Ignite team has had to fight against all year.
Buzelis at 6'10". He's got the tip in. First bucket for working out. But who is Ron Holland off the court?
I say who Ron Holland is off the court. Passionate person, that's just me. On and off the court, I'm passionate. I like to shop. I like to eat a lot. My dad.
Well, you could maybe be a 6'5" post guy and be effective with it, but you can't do that in major college. It's hard to do it there or in the pros because you're going against 7 feet people. And so
Jones trying to get pushed off away from Buzelis. Buzelis with the block, and he saves it to Cherry. And his half-court heave, no good. Almanza, good D on Labissiere, forcing him into a tough fadeaway, and Buzelis brings it down. There's Howard.
Buzelis and York can score buckets in bunches, and that's why I play. He was not going to try to take one on that.
That's what we call a business decision. Buzelis rips it away from 2 Mad Ants.
Inside and outside, he's a great athlete, and he's physical.
Buzelis gets his own miss.
You see Walker nudge him out of.
York, he said, just give it to me. Everything's going in. And it's Almanza with the slam. Nice job by Buzelis keeping it alive.
Now, you're going to see York coming off of some kind of action.
There's York. And Buzelis keeps it alive. Back to York. Another try by Buzelis. Here's Tyler Smith. That smooth jumper by Dink Pate gets Ignite on the board. Nicholas challenged by Pate. He gets the block. And look at Buzelis tracking it down. Ahead of the pack in, Buzelis. York doesn't have numbers. Oh, crossover, 3-pointer. Tipped away. There's the steal by Harrison.
Resilience, having a great attitude and a mindset every day. You know, your results are going to change. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough moments. It's about the personal characteristics, and you have to have a resilience to the way that you approach the way that you behave every day. And I think the other thing is, you know, it's like how you do one thing is how you do everything. And you can't just turn it on and off. Like it just becomes, you're just as much of the success of this program. So thank you both for that, because that's not gone unnoticed.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Final seconds here in this first half. And it'll roll off the rim. It's South Bay Lake. Good pump fake. Put his man on the deck, Buzelis. And now he's got the rebound.
Oh.
The lead is back down to single digits. And an air ball.
Really special. And they've gone with a smaller team right now. I think they get better three-point shooting.
There's Buzelis flying in for the tip-in. 14 points. Harrison swatted away by Buzelis, his 4th block tonight.
6 games becoming a real factor, and like you said, Kevin, living up to that top 10 hype.
Kyler Edwards leaves it short. It's Buzelis with the rebound, and you see it right here. There's a big guy at 6'10" who can handle the ball. Their Nets have a 2-on-1. Kennedy Chandler got bumped. Kick back out to Gardner for a 3. Leaves it short. Edwards misses. More energy from Long Island. And boy, when they come out and take an advantage. Here in this game, done exactly what they need.
Keep going back to that phrase. There was no pop on Thursday. Yeah. Well, plenty of pop here tonight for Long Island.
Here comes Pete Krejci, as we watched the other day. Here come the assists. Bowden.
Oh. Buzelis meets him at the rim.
I do love the buzz in the arena right now. We got Kids Day. We got a ton of scouts.
York misses that shot. Hello, Miles Doris. This is that one. Buzelis able to corral the rebound. He's a big player, as we can see.
Yeah.
AJ Griffin learning it down here. Should be able to go up and transfer it like we're watching Kobe Buffkin do. Tough miss there from Vic Krejci. But you can see Buffkin go up and play really well defensively for the Atlanta Hawks. Krejci steps into it.
Another board for Buzelis.
Chris Silva leading the way, drops it for Jordan Bowden. Comes up short. Now he's closer to the percentage we said a little bit, 67% I think from 3-point. Skyhawks team getting a lot of rattles. They're 5 of 17 from the floor. And Silva is blocked in tight. Mats Buzelis on the break.
Wow.
Great. Inside. Almonte with the hook. No, but Buzelis cleans it up. Guys everywhere.
That's the side.
Well, where are we going? It's a fade. Long. Buzelis with the board.
Definitely thought he got hit on the arm. He's looking for the call from the official.
Len Johnson both for 3. AJ Griffin. Finds Rob Baker down low for the position. Right hook. Oh. Buzelis able to take that off the rim.
9th board for Buzelis. What are you doing Sunday afternoon?
Jordan Bowden a little long on that one.
Double-double for Buzelis. 10th board to go on.
Oh,
Silva
it's Silva time.
checks the clock.
Drop off for Bowden, who misses that one. Bowden shooting 60% from 3.
And for Windy City, as we see Drell with the miss, you want to have good pick and roll defense. I think that was a struggle in their last game against the 905 Raptors, where they gave up 7 of 9 from 3 in the 4th.
Short, and rebound comes into the hands of Cherry Darlon. He goes all the way in with the finger roll. Tip once, twice, 3 times by Buzelis. Can't get it to go, and finally, Windy City is able to control. Point for the Windy City Bulls. Inside of the backup center, Lacey James to a cutting Coupette. Good challenge that time by the Ignite, forced the miss.
And stop on a dime, go vertical straight up and down, avoid the shot blocker, and get that floater off. Very impressive.
Coupette misfiring from long range. The Ignite trying to counterattack. Gabe York finds an open shot from the wing. The long rebound chased down by Buzelis. Rebound for the Ignite. Pate will line up a 3-ball. Buzelis trying to save it, is able to get it inside to his teammate Darlin. He scores and gets the bucket, and that'll kill you. Fast break, Archie Diacono lining it up from 3 off the front iron. The rebound goes to Buzelis. Showing his ability to handle the ball at 6'10", one of the things during the regular season coming up. During the month of March. Funk, the long 3 off the back iron, give the rebound to Buzelis. 13-point lead. Windy City has to make sure that they don't let. Now here comes Coupette. James again, he's working the offensive glass just like we've seen from Sanogo. Numbers for the Ignite. Buzelis, little Euro step there, misses with a by either squad tonight, but Windy City has controlled this game from start to finish. G League Ignite has never led tonight. Buzelis pulling down a rebound. He's got a double-figure game.
His career best is 14. Told him welcome home pre-game, and he's certainly making himself right at home in Frisco. It back, looking for a teammate. He goes to Brandon Williams, who snipes it down low to Omax Prosper. Great defense, though, from the Ignite, and a double team forces a shot wide.
Buzelis is last couple.
Ignite, how can they get back in it?
Yeah, they're gonna have to find a way with all the length that they have to get those points in the paint. They've settled for their jump shots. They hadn't done a bunch of driving, and so I was like.
Treblin Queen is a professional bucket getter. He finds Mac McClung. He's off the mark. Buzelis with the first rebound.
Screens, switching off, keeping the ball out of the paint.
Inside.
Young people so that they become high draft choices and that they can understand the NBA and become really good NBA players. And so there's a lot of different hats that are worn.
McClung wants it back. He'll take a deep one. Tracked down by Walker, and he misses at the rim. Walker misses the free throw, but only with a rebound. Howard finds himself open. And it's Buzelis controlling.
Today, Tyler Smith was most impressive because he did just that. Took advantage of the mismatches off the switches.
Projected first-round pick by ESPN as Jenkins knocks down his 3rd triple, along with Buzelis, Almanza, Jenkins, and Johnson. Here's Holland with the shot clock winding down. Nifty delivery for the lay-in.
And Holland back in the starting line. 2 minutes, goes back to traditional free throw rules, so 2 free throws for Smith on that possession.
Pump fake, Sané rocks the rim.
And that's his game. He can attack the basket.
And Cleveland has started this game 1 for 11 from downtown, under 10%. London Johnson, he'll step into a 3 and knock it down. Ignite, that's their 6th 3 of the game.
York down the left side. 4 on the shot clock. Will fire the 3. Gabe York has another. Buzelis puts it on the floor. Kick out for Johnson for a triple. London Johnson from deep.
How about the bully ball there from Keon Johnson, pinballing his way to the rim and a huge flush.
Tyler Smith inside. We've seen a couple of big they come out and taking advantage. Here in this game, done exactly what they needed to do against a struggling Ignite squad as Johnson makes another 3.
Turnover. We're in a scramble. Buzelis up top, drop. Throw down for Izan Almanza. Little facial.
Silva gave it a go, just a little too.
67%, I think, from three-point land today. That's what he does. London Johnson again, rattles it in. Coming back home. year number 2. Not a lot of G League. Point about York here, who has the ball. He has helped them win as soon as he's come in, and they're playing a lot better than that 224 record will show you.
Right on cue.
Right on cue.
Bangs home the 3. He thought about it.
It's long. Buzelis with the board.
Definitely thought he got hit on the arm. He's looking for the call from the official.
Johnson pulls for 3.
Johnson, 14 points, Skyhawks lead.
Clock is ticking.
Yeah.
Gonna have to get hot from 3 or start getting to the line here.
Frazier continues to shoot the ball well here in the 4th.
Buzelis trying to save it, is able to get it inside to his teammate Darlin. He scores and gets the bucket, and that'll kill you when you give 4 opportunities to score inside.
Yeah.
Buzelis working against the smaller Andrew Funk, not able to get a shot up. Darlin from the corner hits that one for 3.
Absolutely looks unstoppable because, you know, with the ball in his hands, man, it's like he has that thing on a yo-yo, the way that he commands it and gets to the paint.
That's the Houston product.
Allowing TJ Clark to get in between him and that ball and turn that into some points for the Legends.
How much do you feel like this is an opportunity as Lyndon Johnson knocks down the 3? What have you liked from Roweith and what he's brought to the table?
I told you, it's his energy and just a guy that's going to play defense. He'll take charges. He hadn't done it tonight, but you could match him up on your big and he'll do it.
Sports capital of the world, Coach.
It's coming. It's coming.
Almanza finishes with his offhand, the left. Sané is so athletic, able to hang over the D. Another try by Buzelis. Here's Tyler Smith, and he nails the 3. A 6-point lead for Ignite.
Of the Ignite.
Oh, nice feed there, and a nice finish by Darlin after he made a tough catch.
Over, step back, falling away 3. That is a little ambitious right there.
York finally got one to go.
Well, you were trying to speak it into existence for him to make it.
It's only very high confidence meter.
Do you want to know the truth? I am a firm believer that if you gave Roger Goodell a lie detector test, he would want the Kansas City Chiefs to win. So I'll say that. I'll just leave it at that.
Oriema at UConn. Becky Hammond with the Las Vegas Aces, 2-time defending WNBA champs. Here's Jenkins curling free. You cannot gamble on that man.
Don't leave him open.
There's Almanza, just discards Eastern and throws it down. Ethan Almanza, get big. Guys, you got to bring the intensity for the entire game. Coming out of the timeout, they go to John Jenkins, best shooter in the G League. That's a 2, foot was on the line. Dribble handoff to Jenkins. Lane opens up and he lays it in. What a first half for Jenkins.
At the end of the day, it's all about who gets position first. And the ref is usually not going to call the foul on whoever had position first.
Nice Euro step by Ron Holland. He's got 23 now. And there's Buzelis with the takeaway. Finds his partner Holland up ahead. Oh, Ron Holland with the windmill.
So I think they like playing together.
I've seen to love it. We did really, we had a great feedback with the last theme jerseys. They went really well. These ones are getting a lot of good feedback as well. We're really happy to announce that we're going to be able to auction these off after the game.
To Demoy Hodge, and that pass intercepted. Davis with 35 three-pointers, 36 after the make, as John Jenkins answers.
Good
Babacar Sané. Pargo using that shoulder again. 3 defenders on him. Frazier hesitating and lays it in. Ignite retake the lead.
Good.
You come to a game here, you can say, I saw Ron Holland in his pro debut. Throwing it up, Babacar Sané. He's still got those bungees.
what they missed. Doing is putting Jones up top off a ball screen.
What a pass by Buzelis as Almanza throws it down.
And that's what Buzelis is doing. We saw him knock down a jump shot.
Holland, catch and shoot. Bang, bang. Ron Holland is turning himself into
base, right? Talking with the coaching staffs and management staffs of the NBA teams that have drafted our players and making sure that we're providing appropriate.
Ron Holland, let him know.
That's
Garland and Buzelis. Davis just has to give it up. And it's that kind of night for Will Davis Beetle. Tyler Smith sets the feed. That is automatic now for Tyler.
Daniels gives it up. Buzelis up ahead. Pete. And he heads to the rim. Peter Jock misses from downtown into the lane. Almanza flushes it down.
Here's a drive by Buzelis. Passes it up top. Three-point effort by Jenkins is nothing but net. He had a third 13-point lead here for the visitors. Jenkins off the dribble, misses. Here he gets a second chance and puts it home. It's courtesy of Buzelis, who got the long rebound. Cole will bring it up here for the Ignite. Finds Buzelis, fakes the three, drives, kicks it out. Tyler Smith, the big guy, hits a three-pointer. 6'11" away by Modest Buzelis out of Chicago. And feeds his teammate Holland, who scores, but I believe after the whistle. 7-0 run to start the second half here for the Vipers. Prompted the Ignite to take time out. Inside it goes to Almanza, who's there for the dunk. And a nice feed from Buzelis.
And he begins pocket pass. Johnson open from the corner. No. Buzelis in offensive rebounds. Jenkins on the reload. Got it for three.
You can pretty much count that. You give John Jenkins
Paulo Araujo and Rachel Rayford. Buzelis on the drive. That one raked free by Bouye to Man. Alondas
corner. Tipped away. There's the steal by Harrison. Calcaterra off the bench.
Now Buzelis driving on Hall. Coughed it up. 3-on-2 here for the Nets. It's Gardner running the floor. Ahead looking for Edwards. A bit too far. Kyler Edwards able to keep it in play. And now Buzelis turns it the other way. Waka some good D, and the Nets come up with it. Now they've got the numbers. It's Hall, wide.
Get us over the threshold. We're really excited about it. Excited to have Phoenix and Matt Ishbia's group in the G League now. And I think, just going to make our league even better having all of our teams here.
to turn it over. This is a 6-point game. It's almost unbelievable how close this game is.
This is exactly what Coach Smith told us in pregame. The record might not look great for the Ignite.
For Bowden, who misses that one. Bowden shooting 60% from three since February 12th. Obviously doing another great job tonight, 5 of 9.
Jackson going right to the hoop. The ball spins out. I've been impressed with Jackson. Very quick to the basket.
Yeah, he's a shifty guard, has good size, has a good feel for the game. He's had a great year for the Windy City Bulls this year.
Early turnover.
Board. This one taken away. Buzelis then has it stripped by Pinson ahead of the pack for Tyler Hall. And Tyler Hall, the sharpshooter.
Grown men, so absolutely you have to mix in those veterans with the young guys.
This one stripped by Pinson. 2-on-2 the other way. Williams goes under the defender and lays it in. Told him welcome home pregame, and he's certainly making himself right at home in Frisco. Back in the DFW Metroplex, the Dallas Pinkston product with a dozen.
A good group of young players out here on the court right now, Kyle.
Buzelis lost it. still down in the backcourt. Omax Prosper with a dribble handoff. Oh my goodness!
Again, those are the best parts. And when you get Omax being aggressive like this, you see why the Mavs took him in the first round.
Alatishe ahead to Williams. Fast break for Texas. They scoop it.
And by the mere fact that they're standing, playing well, shows their resiliency in the job that Jason has done with them.
Smith is calling for it. He's got Long on him.
If it takes you that long to look in the post, don't throw it.
Why is that?
Right to that mid-range shot, not forcing the deep three, getting right to where he wants to be, and that's a nice play. Great closeout. Did you see the way that Musa Diabate slid his feet over to Williams? Just couldn't get that one to go down. But great play as Hawkins just slowed it down. And now Xavier Munoz clear for takeoff, go up, gets the finger roll. You want to make sure you hit that offensive glass because you don't want to just have one attempt at goal. And that's the play right there. Miller in the right place at the right time. And that's just a tough one. Step into it and passed up the three. Hauser's a guy. Once he gets that ball rolling, he can shoot the ball as well. Great play right there as Primo picked his pocket. And Musa gets it. Xavier Munoz clear for takeoff. Like that. And now Jenkins, you can see that chase him off the shot, want to get the ball out of his hand. And that's a good play. Musa Diabate able to get the rebound. So that's what you want with the Clippers.
We're never going to have us back on NBA TV ever again. All the Hustle NBA TV games from here on out are going to be road games, when we don't call them.
Buzelis almost a turnover there. Buzelis able to save it. And now it is a turnover because Williamson comes up with a steal. DeVoe down 12-point lead once again.
He shot the ball well last night, too.
That one off the hands of Almanza and out of bounds.
Yeah, Reed last night, 18 points, 7-10 from the field, 3 of.
Buzelis off the dribble, had it knocked away.
Good hands from Loudon Love right there.
Saved by DeVoe. Arms out to Reed.
Up tonight.
Approaching his career high. He's got 27. It's a season high. Career high is 30, and now we get an offensive foul. Sellout crowd of kids.
Yeah, so I will. I'll be wearing my. I will be probably wearing cotton balls, in my ears, and then my headset over it.
Nadefo gets the block.
And Holland wins the tip to Buzelis. A lot of contact.
There was a lot of contact there. I don't know about
preparation. Would you say is film work?
It has to be a lot. I'm older now. Yeah, so I can't get in the gym and just wear my body down like I used to when I was 20. So
you have some really great topography lines that represent the various elevation changes around Portland. So there's definitely a lot that goes into it. It's really great to be as close as we are to the Trailblazers office because we're able to get a lot of.
5-year-old Norris Cole nearly lost it. Gortman blocked in the interior.
Sneaky.
Davis steals it back. Portman misfires. Roy Hodge and Scotty Lewis, the two newest remix additions over the weekend. And an offensive foul on Buzelis have led the entire way. Ron Holland dumps it off for Buzelis. Buzelis stripped by Davis. Buzelis, who's been very quiet, just 4 points.
And again, every team can use shooters and every team can use defenders. So it's a bit easier to plug and play when you're intentional about the kind of guys that you're bringing in based on the culture.
There's the steal. Jordan Ford out in front. Tyler Smith trying to track him down, and Ford goes reverse. Buzelis going against Edwards, and here's Ford coming over with the steal. Earning, coming out, gets his own miss. Back up, blocked by Labissiere. Third chance for Ignite, and he throws it to you, Coach. Nice catch. I see you with the hands. You still got it. Ball ball on the floor. Johnson jumps on top of it, and he calls a timeout for the Stockton Kings.
I think getting the ball in the paint is the key.
Pick and roll, Pargo. And Buzelis traveled. What is the key to becoming a good shooter? I mean, there's probably young people watching this broadcast. What do you tell young kids?
Man, it's just reps. There's no secret sauce to anything that I've done in my career. I just put in the work. I started off with
able to attack the basket a little bit.
Over the last 3 minutes, it's been a 10-2 run for the Iowa Wolves. Buzelis trying to put an end to it, and it's Lance Stevenson poking it away. Here comes Martin with the steal. What?
Guys chugging cutter, and I'm nothing dirty, but chugging cutters, putting bodies on people and everything. As you saw there when Buzelis drove right there, I mean, they're not letting anybody just get.
Buzelis has it stripped away, out ahead. Stevenson all alone, tracking it down, and he'll set up the offense. Improved on his rebounding. He had 11 rebounds in the loss on Sunday. Gets into the lane with the Euro, but they called him for the travel.
Yeah. He's got to understand that he's not.
Buzelis is calling for it, and he traveled.
One of the things he has to do, because I'm
pressed by the Spurs. And they throw it away. The Spurs have it. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds to play.
A B pro, and he's a perfect person to do that.
Rice up ahead, tries to track it down, and there's no 2 blocks. Extra pass, Buzelis, and
he's got to shoot that one. He's got to shoot it. They work on.
Tipped around, Buzelis with a rebound. That's his 5th. And it's tipped away. Gaddy doesn't have numbers, and it's
We're always good on off the court, and then as the season went on, you know, coach just wanted me to just be me and score and pass and lead the way and be an example.
Ball with a full head of steam. He is tough to stop. They said Buzelis. 30 seconds to play here in this 3rd quarter. Ball with a rip-through move in traffic. Tyler trying. Bryce Hamilton going to work. 2 seconds, gets to his left, and 1.
32 as the Nets force the turnover on the Ignite opening possession. So this is a young starting 5. They do have a lot of veterans sprinkled throughout the roster. Gates a 3, and what a start it is. Screen. Rebound comes down to Gilliard. They'll take it into the front court. Jacob Gilliard turning on the Jets, blocked by Buzelis. Mwaka's got that rebound. Nets continuing to control the glass here. It's Martin exploding to the rim, count it, and 1. Frazier, bounce pass, Almanza inside, can't finish. Nets have numbers here as they push. It's Jalen Martin attacking the rim. They'll go back to the free throw line.
Bullet pass to Mwaka after drawing a ton of attention at the top of the key.
Nets force another turnover. It's Martin going coast to coast, blocked by Buzelis, but Gates is on the loose ball. Now Chandler up ahead looking for Edwards, a bit too far. Kyler Edwards able to keep it in play, and now Buzelis turns it the other way. Mwaka turned over. 15th Ignite turnover. Jalen Martin got caught too far underneath the basket. Now Buzelis.
Almanza missed the shot there. Here comes Pete Gracey, as we watched the other day. Here come the assist. Bowden.
Oh. Buzelis meets him at the rim.
I do love the
travel. Oh, nearly a travel.
Yeah, I think it was.
Bowden runs the break. Krejci to the rim.
Oh, that looked like a clean block by Buzelis, but I guess not.
Iron. Henry chases it down in the corner. On the attack, full speed, this time with the right-hand flip, a little bit over light. Rebound.
That's old school. Ring the bell.
Neither team really wasting any time in their possessions. We haven't seen anybody give an E.J. Clark off the inbounds pass. Just a lazy couple seconds. And it's going to turn into a goaltend against Tyler Smith. Frazier, open three, front iron out. Legends have numbers, 3-on-2 the other way. Bounce pass to TJ Clark, reverse lay-in falls. 14-point lead for the Legends. Omax takes it inside, gets fouled, nearly had an and one, and it would have.
And York is keeping the hot hand that he had before the break.
Good D by Buzelis. He affected that shot and gave York his runner off, and it's Trevelyan Queen coming away and trying to push the pace. Finding Harris, and he'll be bailed out with a foul. But Howard finds a way to track it down. Babakar Sadeh flying in. But quickly the other way is Kendall Brown with two.
Mad Answer saying we're not going to let you roll very easy to your spots.
Menges, that one's blocked by Buzelis.
I don't think he really needs to shoot it at that point.
Long lowers his shoulder, and Buzelis said, I'm not going to foul.
Gets it down, a great play right there. Just have active hands. Get in there, good things will happen as long as you're playing active basketball. Great shot down after it, and good things will happen for you. The Clippers are fortunate, able to get the stop on that play. Come back and kissed it off the glass as Miller gets there, and now the Ignite. Did you get the points on that play to stretch their lead back out to 11-9? Foul on the play. When to go down, Clippers able to pull in the rebound. And now Xavier Moon has it, rotates it, gets it over to Miller. That's a good place to get the ball to. Gets the Euro step, gets the and one.
Pate will try another mid-range jumper, no good this time. Love had the rebound. Giroux takes it from him and sends it ahead to DeVoe for the layup.
Nice job right there, Pate.
Until the final 2 minutes, but Griff with a steal now. So he's doing it all. Got the block, got the steals, got points. Now Williamson for three, no good. And Sadeh up high.
Coach of what players can play well together, who can do what, and also trying to manage, the next level.
Martin in transition, missed the bunny, but Miller is there on the putback. Pate in the corner. They got the look they wanted.
It's a great look, great pace. He had a couple options, actually, because I think Jenkins was running up on the right side.
To see his energy. And Jang running the floor, throws it down.
I'm going to pop out with a few things next year.
Ooh, we will be ready for it. Open in the corner, Shackelford from deep.
Oh my goodness.
Everything is working for
now. Yeah, so I can't get in the gym and just wear my body down like I used to when I was 20. So you really have to work smarter, not harder. So you're out.
Higgins going right into the double team. Didn't get the call, and it's off the floor. Holland! That's a Holland highlight here in the third.
Yeah, again, Holland here in the second half is starting to get busy.
Holland that time in traffic. It's not always going to be roses at the end of the rainbow every time you play, as Lewis on Holland way off on the three ball.
And that's what we haven't seen much of yet from Holland here in this one, is shooting the long ball, but we've seen.
Well, Davis getting in on the rebound. I don't often see him get in for rebounds like that. Higgins right into the body of Buzelis.
Sané throws it down. Burton, at the end of this third quarter, penetrating, rolls off the rim. Buzelis has been
He's that off-ball defender.
Here's Buzelis now getting back with right Foreman, swatted out by Buzelis. He said, get that ball. Deflected turnover.
You can't, that's a hard pass to make through traffic.
Fareed calling for it. And he beats everyone down the floor.
About education and respecting all people. And it's no small matter that Atlanta has become the leading city in the South. And the only way you can handle those drives to the basket is being in good basketball position, but being a little physical.
Buzelis are shooting the three. There's still a chance.
We can't turn it over.
No. Stanley Johnson, and it rolls out. That game.
He did. He played a good all-around game. Rebounded the ball well, and again, brought some physicality.
There's that length of Modest.
Early was able to get into the seams and get an easy basket.
Extra pass in the corner. Washburn knocks down his second three of the game. The energy in the building, it just seems like this Ignite team is turning a corner in the season. Here's Stevenson left alone, knocks down the three.
The guards.
Every time Austin's gone on a run, it's been Ignite with a counter. Stevenson with Buzelis in his face. Oh, that was a tough.
Yeah, it was rocking here Saturday night. It was rocking over there Sunday, and it's back to a great crowd tonight.
Valeria Bodon knocks down the three, his second.
The physicality of the game, he's learned to adjust to it and to play through it.
Hamilton from straight on, left it short. Rebound goes to Almanza.
I mean, they trust us with life decisions. You know, I tell that to people all the time. Like, these players and these families and their families have trusted us with maybe the most important decision in their life up to.
So as you see NBA GMs in the house, yes, they're looking for this upcoming draft class as Hamilton knocks down the. Under a minute to play. Harrison, three is short. Here.
Hilliard, pump fakes on the three. Now sets up Gates for one. Kaiser Gates has made three from down.
Here in the second.
Edwards, kick out, wide open three for Jalen Martin is no good.
With the three.
Griffin wide open from the wing. 5 assists. That's one of the strengths of his game, is grabbing and going. You see why right there.
You're right. You can see the handles. Oh, Rob Baker's pull.
A lot of people, obviously, late commissioner David Stern and Adam and Mark Tatum have, spent a lot of time on. So for our group to be able to
top, shot clock down. 5, 4, 3, 2. AJ Griffin. Cash.
Not sure.
Quarter. Yeah, it was a 17-point lead for the Skyhawks. Now it's 9 as we get into the fourth quarter. Oh, still 9. AJ Griffin looking around this zone. Oh, wow, great back cut. AJ Griffin from the corner. No, sir. Silva. Oh, that's a clean block by Gabe Orr. There's a shoe on the floor. Yard sale. Oh.
Central product, getting to the mid-range.
Sanogo showing his strength, getting into the paint to a wide open Drell. That one kind of
away from the basket.
That was Dink Pate to hit the three-point shot for the G League Ignite. Henry will try one on the other end. That's off the mark. Possession of the opening quarter. Jackson will hold this one out. Kicks it out to the corner. Jalen Harris for three. Off the side of the board, no.
Different ways.
Yeah, this is and what a beautiful shot there from Tyler Smith off the glass.
Prosper again wants to line up the straightaway three.
The retractable roof to keep this guy in the building on those dunks.
Yeah, legend has it that when Tajay Moore was on the floor and on this rock.
And we've heard them speak before and how comfortable they are in this environment. They've done a tremendous job.
Howard, man, he doesn't even let that thing get in his hand. For 5 on the shot clock for the Magic. Harris finds McClung. Buzelis with a closeout, blocks it. McClung down. Bradshaw catch and shoot, knocked down 3. Isaiah Wong knocks down the 3.
And he's been
for this young Ignite squad.
A character win, John, a character win.
Tyler Smith will hold on.
So he has 16 of his team's 25 points. That young man came to play some basketball, and that's a good deep shot right there. Clippers needed that response here. You want to get that as you can extend it out to 6 or 7. You can get it to 7. That'll be a 3-possession game. Gets the shot up, and that shot was blocked.
Well, that was a nice move right there by Almanza. Everything right, except the ball didn't go in.
Arms, 3, got it.
Nice shot, nice rhythm.
Look ahead from Giroux to DeVoe, who peels it back out. Reed for 3, no.
DeVoe a little too far into the basket when he caught that.
Wants his guys to run. From the corner, Tyrese Martin. Deep.
Everybody loves a big who can shoot.
Minot trying to answer, and Smith rips it.
Rebounders in the league. He's top 10 in the league, as a matter of fact. Higgins driving baseline. Weems from the corner, got the bounce. His retirement after last year. Those are those relationships you can't get in college. Antoine Davis from the corner, and a rebound by.
And then it's just been great to see so many people in the crowd drinking the beer as well.
Did you see the party foul that just happened a few possessions ago right here?
No, on the court? Oh, God.
And what you'll notice with the G League coach, we've seen a night in, night out. Former draft picks still trying to make their way and become NBA players. Kessler, Edwards knocking down the...
A lot more confidence and a lot more aggressively.
I like what Jason Hart did. You know, when you have the short turnaround, some of the veteran guys may not be able to bounce back as quickly, but these guys are 18. The Kings take a long time to get into their offense. Every time you see final seconds in the shot clock, and Ignite doing a great job. Edwards catch and shoot from the corner, knocks down the 3. They go to right. Foreman cut off by Holland. A lot of dribbling going nowhere. But the assist as Lewis knocked
and get him loose for that 3-pointer.
Pick and roll again with Fareed. The defense has been ready, but Diego. Burton lets it fly, knocks down the 3. Burton, he's had the hot hand.
Will holler and dig. I think they really don't want him, Buzelis, to isolate down low like that, so watch him sending people at him.
Here's Martin, his first shot from the outside. And
see, but that's where Smith has to get better at. He's got to finish those plays inside like that.
Martin with a block on one end, missing the 3, gets his own rebound. Steal. What hasn't Lance Stevenson done tonight?
He's a veteran, and again, I mean, he's been through this.
Martin, another
type of physicality and how to be able to handle it.
From the corner, and the 3 goes for Julian Washington. He's showing you his offensive game.
And the coaches talked about that today at shoot-around. They told him, take that. I think earlier he was trying to take everything to the rim. Now he's settling for that mid-range jump shot.
And now we're going to see players continue to just get better and better. Jang, that's blocked by Buzelis.
Malik Williams driving in, has it denied, he gets it back. Still 9 to shoot. Into a break in between with a day to reassess what is possible. As Malik Williams is stuffed down low.
In last night's game. It's a 6-point Viper win. Here it goes to Mitchell. Mitchell, former Jaguar from South Alabama, loses the handle, but Hinton is there.
He does, and he's really helped this team offset size inside in the paint and rebounding the ball.
Hamilton swatted by Buzelis. York doesn't have numbers. Oh. Tyler, another block by Buzelis, his second tonight.
Over the years, you feel your role has changed. as far as what is needed to keep the program going, get to the next.
Harrison swatted away by Buzelis, his 4th block tonight.
Now Gilliard again inside from Waku, got stuffed by the rim, but there to clean it up was Jalen Martin.
Had a little smile at a
screen. Rebound comes down to Gilliard. They'll take it into the front court. Jacob Gilliard turning on the Jets, blocked by Buzelis.
bullet past Waka after drawing a ton of attention at the top of the key.
That's forced another turnover. It's Martin going coast to coast, blocked by Buzelis, but Gates is on the loose ball. Gilliard an open 3. Up to 13 now with the free throw. Edwards, the pump fake, he'll drive it, blocked out of bounds.
Almanza missed the shot there. Here comes Pete Krejci, as we watched the other day. Here come the assists. Bowden.
Oh. Buzelis meets him at the rim.
I do love the buzz in the arena right now. We got kids.
6 here. And as we said, Skyhawks team getting a lot of rattles. They're 5 of 17 from the floor. And Silva is blocked in tight. Mats Buzelis on the break. Gabe York inside and outside today. 18, a nice pass. Matthews couldn't finish. Rob Baker one more time. Tyson Etienne. AJ Griffin, who loves to shoot that 3, but pulls back out. There's Matthews. Right-handed finish. No. Oh, AJ Griffin with a great fight.
Nice hustle.
What a state. He had a chance finally to fulfill his NBA dream, playing a couple of games with the Pacers last season. A testament to his perseverance as Henry Drell goes to the bucket ball, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Windy City.
That's going to be.
Henry going to his left against Buzelis. Might have got a piece of that shot, but the big man Sanogo right there on the spot. We talked Friday night from Now Arena in Hoffman Estates. Nice move by Jacob Young. Can't get the roll, but Lacey James is there. Big man missing on the putback attempt. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to go in the putback attempt. Now here comes Coupette. James again, he's working the offensive glass just like we've seen from Sanogo. Numbers for the Ignite.
But got 12 points. His career best is 14. Told him welcome home pre-game, and he's certainly making himself right at home.
McClung with an in and out, gets to the rim. Give me that. Almanza running the floor. There's Buzelis with a block on McClung. But McClung stays with it. 5 on the shot clock for the Magic. Harris finds McClung. Buzelis with a closeout, blocks it. McClung still beats the shot.
Mad answer saying we're not going to let you roll very easy to your spots.
Menges, that one's blocked by Buzelis.
Turnovers or things like that. If you don't make a shot, you don't make it. But you want to make sure you're getting a good possession. Right there, they're going to call. That's a shot clock violation. And that's what it said. You want to close here. You want to get that as you can extend it out to 6 or 7. You can get it to 7. That'll be a 3-possession game. Gets the shot up. And that shot was blocked on the play. Now you have 6.
Jimmy Allen, 5 to shoot. Blocked by Buzelis. Allen still looking for his first points in his return.
Minot working the pick and roll with Miller. Double teamed inside. Buzelis with the block. Buzelis with another block. At 6'11", Buzelis a force inside.
Connected.
And that confidence you talked about earlier, now getting his 2nd start in a row. Good block by Buzelis.
Another one. This is why I love basketball.
Minot attacking. Buzelis with the block.
experience, and he's going to learn that with age and with time and playing against these guys that are athletic and stronger and, you know, a little more experience.
Give me that. Buzelis with the block.
Here's Condit driving against Almanza. Spinning. Buzelis may have gotten the piece.
Holding for the final shot here in this half. Jones trying to get pushed off away from Buzelis. Buzelis with the block, and he saves it to Cherry. And his half court. Ford had that one blocked by Buzelis.
He's that off-ball defender.
Here's Buzelis now getting back with right. Foreman swatted out by Buzelis. He said, get that behind the back stuff out of here.
But Thompson will drive the ball a little bit more. Bernard will drive it a little bit more.
Buzelis with the block. Fareed, no good. Buzelis pulls it away.
Improved on his ball handling and his post-up situations.
Stanley Johnson on the penetration. Get that out of here. Buzelis with the block. Here comes Holland pushing it the other way. Best, but his heart wasn't in his swimming. He wanted to be a basketball player. There's Buzelis with the block from behind. That just shows you don't have to specialize as a young.
For Buzelis, especially, and the way he came on yesterday, but in the last couple ball games, he has really stepped up and has given a tremendous effort, especially.
So London Johnson's earned himself some more playing time, and as he stays on the floor here in this fourth quarter, Buzelis, get that out of here.
It was an ISO for Stevenson. They really want him to be able to finish at the rim and look to be more aggressive doing that.
Here's Buzelis with the block. Man, has he stepped up his defensive intensity. Cole cuts off Duke Jr. Buzelis comes over with the help D. Duke gets it back. Buzelis with the block. Modest Buzelis at 6.
I'd like to see Darling get going. He's got so much potential.
Inside, Buzelis with a block, using all that 6'10" frame. Shot clock's at 3. Duke Jr. in traffic. Good help defense by Buzelis. Yeah. Final seconds here in this third quarter. Kyer blocked by Buzelis. And a strong finish for Ignite. Coming NBA draft. Dink Pate eligible for the 2025 NBA draft. Kyer, another block there by Buzelis.
Package of his game. He had a heck of a play at the end of the first half. Just uber talented.
So outside of those 3 hours or 4 hours, whatever it may be, the rest of the day is up to you, and that's what people mean being a pro off the court, as Damian Baugh lays it in.
Over the years, Hex, you feel your role has changed as far as it's a foul.
Hamilton guarded by Buzelis. And he gets bumped, and we'll get to the free throw line.
These veteran guys, willing to work with the younger guys, warm them up the right way, and of course show them how to be a pro.
Jordan Hall, turnaround jumper, rattles home. Corner. Now kick out for Gilliard. He'll drive it. Davion Warren in the game for the first time. Warren will drive it, and he'll go to the line. A luxury here on the back-to-back, and now with a pretty healthy roster. A traveling violation called on. Hall, another 3. This one is short, but is well contested there by Buzelis.
On the broadcast, and you can start to see why he's very likely going to be drafted in the top 10, if not top 5.
And he got his hand on the ball there. Defensive Gabe York, inside and outside today. 18, a nice pass.
Matthews couldn't feature. He got a chance finally to fulfill his NBA dream. Played a couple of games with the Pacers last season. A testament to his perseverance as Henry Drell goes to the bucket ball, knocked it about. Henry going to his left against Buzelis. Might have got a piece of that shot, but the big man Sanogo up. They run Funk off the three-point line, and here comes Henry going baseline. Step through against Buzelis. That time he got the younger player with a little shot fake step through.
In my mind that right now, the way that the roster is constructed, that this is a playoff team. I mean, they have great guard play, depth at that position. So oopsie-doo there.
Howard just shoves Klung Oni in the corner, but it's tipped out and controlled by Jet. McClung from the wing.
Tremendous high hopes for him in his development.
Norris Cole, a veteran, also on for the first time. Nice D by Buzelis
on the offensive glass.
There's Brown off the bounce, left it short, swatted by Sané. Two seconds, Brown, and Ignite ball. No, excuse me, Indiana ball. Walker throws it down with two hands.
9 seconds on the shot clock, so now you have to go and you have to get a quality shot. That's a nice play right there as Harkless goes up. Couldn't get the friendly bounce, but that's a good shot.
Sends it ahead for Love. One-handed pass out to DeVoe. And now it's Arms on the drive, and he lost it. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Ignite.
When you see the dog, you meet the dog, you know when it's the one, and this is the one.
Match made in heaven. I like it.
Yes.
What's the dog's name?
Sally.
Sally.
Sally's a sweetheart.
On Almanza. Arms off the fake, called for the travel. 11 turnovers on the hustle.
And the efficiency, really impressive.
I mean, you can see how he's put in the work in the weight room. Reverse no good. Buzelis. He comes over and almost gets the steal. Hustle play. Iowa gets it back. Miller, extra pass. Minot, tipped away by Buzelis, but they call him for the foul. Ignite playing a little zone right now, but Ramsey carves him up.
Reverse layup, just
chasing it down. Third block for Ignite and a travel called.
So that's two. You really just have to look at, there's different segments. One, if you're looking offensively, see, okay, where's the defense? I should have maybe passed here instead of shot.
Flagler, nice D by Buzelis. See, at 6'10", he's so versatile.
That's the next part for Holland's game, is the shooting. If we can get that down. Weems battling inside, but could not finish. Own path themselves.
Yeah, no, I think it was an opportunity for a lot of these guys that are getting a lot more minutes in regular season play to really.
I really want to make myself feel good. What's your go-to meal?
Okay, we're going to do Cajun chicken pasta with a side of asparagus.
First half. Mexico City adjusted, and Ignite making another adjustment here tonight with no Ethan Almanza. There's Buzelis and a tough finish by Malik Lewis. Ignite deciding not to switch on the screens. They're now getting through, fighting through it on defense, but Wheeler just got too deep. Lewis driving on Buzelis. And Jenkins poked the ball out, but they're going to call him for the reach hard from deep. And Fareed again keeps it alive. Thompson spinning, ties the game at 124. And Buzelis are starting to earn their reputation as two of the best in the upcoming 24 NBA draft. Slauson, that was affected by Buzelis at 6'10". So it's kind of unbelievable when people write articles and they never even come to a practice. I mean, where are we going in journalism when that's the case?
Buzelis, especially, and the way he came on yesterday, but in the last couple ball games, he has really stepped up and has given a
Smith get the start tonight. They said, we loved how he's played off the bench, and we want him to continue in that role, feeling comfortable there. So he comes off the bench, and they cause the turnover.
Yeah, in space.
Johnson trying to play bully ball, and he goes reverse and puts it in.
Yeah.
On that pick and roll.
We talk about playing in space. That's his game, more so than low post, grinding in the low post area.
Tough finish by. He's showing you his offensive game.
And the coaches talked about that today at shoot around. They told him, take that. I think earlier he was trying to take everything to the rim. Now he's selling.
Blue on the attack, and Buzelis is going to be called. I like how Jason Hart has shuffled the lineup up. We now see 3 veterans on the floor with 2 prospects. Lead at the half. Maldonado pounded by London Johnson. And a nice shot goes for Keontae Johnson. Pick and roll. Good help defense by London Johnson. There's Keontae Johnson, and his runner goes.
Yeah.
Unique rule. You might see it picked up in the NBA one of these days as Samuels misses the hook shot. Rebound.
Jump forward. And so during that stretch of time, they were 14. That'd be in the last 5 games. Sensabaugh rises and fires no good. Tap rebound to himself. Kinsey the rebound, and will now go to Sensabaugh. Stars have led the entire way. It's had a lead as big as 13. Great defense, but it's cleared up by Josh.
Huge moments in the third quarter. Santos took a straight arm to the face. Faces up Buzelis. Oh, nice finish through contact. Wow, Buzelis didn't make that easy. They're 14th tonight. Santos, 4 in the shot clock. Little ISO ball for Santos. A lot of dribbling and a bailout foul called with 1 on the
guys that go there and play in the summer, so I'm sure he'll hook up with them and he'll get better.
It's unquestioned, though, that the start for Smith has been a sight to behold as Yuri.
Goodwin, the drive and kick. The BCR almost lost it. He launches a 3. No good.
What a tough shot and a finish by.
I mean, he hasn't played, but we've forgotten about Tyler Smith. And he's another one that, I mean, was just off the...
Great fight.
Nice hustle.
What a steal.
I think he's taking this one.
The lefty, he likes going with that left hand. Could not fit. It's a 5-point game here as the Skyhawks. Chris Silva now going at Buzelis straight up to the right hook. Oh. Where is the call? Where was the con?
Guys, in that 6'2", 6'3", there's almost nothing you can do, especially if you're not in position.
Harris going strong to the hoop. He'll go to the free throw line. I'm curious about that when you...
During COVID, to work out with him, you know, when I was still trying to get back healthy, and we see Gilliard with the step back jump shot, but you could tell the competitive...
Absolutely. Jelly Walker saucing. Nope, he lost it. Looked like he had separation. If he holds on to the basketball. There's another long 2 from Brandon Will. I rocketed it 11 points. It went from 45% on the game to 57 in just a couple possessions. Omax had that one stuck.
Howard trying to spin against Buzelis, and there's so much length with Buzelis defending at Bell. Jarris Walker, the star from Houston, former 8th pick of last year's draft. And look at Modest Buzelis winning that. How about this start for Ignite? Perfect 3 for 3 from beyond the arc.
But what I like about it is the spacing offensively, because of the space.
Oh, Buzelis goes down. A push off by Walker. No call. And Indiana lost it.
Plenty of time, but you have to know that you don't have a full shot clock. as Brooks thought about the three. And now 5 seconds on the shot clock. Deep three downtown.
Giroux kicks for DeVoe. Ooh, nice move by DeVoe, but he traveled. Jimmy Allen, 5 to shoot. Blocked by Buzelis. Allen still looking for his first.
We know Ron Holland can compete. We know he can defend. He's showing the scouts he can shoot the deep shot as well. Minot off the bounce, gets to his offhand, finishing with the left.
That's a tough.
So 4 prospects on the floor. The only veteran is John Jenkins for Ignite. Leonard Miller, he is too tough. He calling Minot, scoop pass inside, and it's Leonard Miller coming away. Guarded by Buzelis, pushing away, fade away, in and out, rebound, Minot. One-on-one, it's Caleb McConnell. And he's got the soft touch, a 6-0.
You know, got into him a little bit. You know, he got a lot of fire.
McConnell, elbow jumper, in and out, and now Ignite starting to put stops together. Jang protecting the ball. Good D by Buzelis.
Another offensive rebound.
I hopefully don't jinx him this time around, but that's noteworthy. Lewis hanging in the air, got his own miss, and an E. And Lewis acquired from the player pool. Phoenix adding 2 new backcourt guys. And Tamoy Hodge filling it up from down.
You cannot knock the effort. Almanza himself has 12 rebounds. And Ignite, they get it back.
Good call, offensive charge. Up.
Mason Jones off the bounce, and they call Buzelis for the foul.
Now, John, that's what guys competing against each other and doing it on the court.
Mason Jones, my goodness. Martin wants the clear out, pushes off against Buzelis, side of the backboard, shot. Stevenson protects the ball, but Buzelis just too long and affected that shot. Raekwon Gray with 6 of the 8 points early on for the Spurs, and that's poked away by Holland. There's that D we've been talking about. Ron Holland coming NBA draft. Dink Pate eligible for the 2025 NBA draft. Kyer, another block there by Buzelis. Buzelis, the closeout on Jang. Shot clock winding down. It's at 3. Jang, oh my, soaring through, punching it, sold it.
Yes, he did.
And Jang will be fouled going to the cup.
Champagne's got a pair of threes. He'll go inside, and then he'll step back. And the first. Robinson picks up the rebound, saves it to Daniels. Daniels, the drive and the score. Who will let things pass. Daniels gives it up. Buzelis up ahead. Pate. And he hit.
In and out. And the Vipers recover. Vipers out rebounding the Ignite 50-40 last night as we see Nate Williams.
And these guys teaching them, and it's a very good experience.
Let's think about it. These guys could be in college right now. Instead, they're playing against guys who play in the NBA. Tyler Smith, get that out of here. Harrison swatted away by Buzelis. Lakers taking their time, using clock. Shot clock's down to 4. Hamilton working on Buzelis. Tough, too.
It's AJ Griffin learning it down here. Should be able to go up and transfer it like we're watching Kobe Buffkin do. Tough miss there from Vic Krejci, but you can see Buffkin.
Basket.
Harris slid underneath Buzelis. It was a dangerous play. Nothing was called, and Queen will rise up. Missed the 3. 30-piece. He might try to hang 50 tonight. Walker. And he's got the counter.
He's a great playmaker, always makes smart decisions with the basketball, and a great shooter as well. And you can see right there, downtown Ontario just walked into the turnovers or things like that. If you don't make a shot, you don't make it, but you want to make sure you're getting a good possession. Right there, they're going to call. That's a shot clock violation.
And a bunch of Celtics fans commenting, Marcus Smart forever. That's a true Celtic. Kills the Lakers. Wants to kill the Lakers. And it's, yeah. I mean,
that doesn't sound very high.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like very high confidence meter.
Do you want to know the truth?
Tyrese Martin, he's a two-way player out of UConn. There's Buzelis getting his hand in there, and he's got the steal. A 2-on-1 break. Buzelis
connected.
And that confidence you talked about earlier, now getting his second start in a row. Good block by Buzelis.
Another one. To stop. He's right in the middle of it.
There's been no quit from Ignite tonight. Down by as many as 19. And Martin with the answer just stares.
Oh, this is why I love basketball.
Minot attacking. Buzelis with the block.
Experience, and he's going to learn that with age and with time and playing against these guys that are athletic and stronger and, you know, a little more experience.
Give me that. Buzelis with the block.
All right, how do if I keep getting beat, like, what's my problem? Is my stance wrong? Do I need to put my right foot up more? Do I need to force them this way? But you learn a lot from film, and that's one thing
keep that rhythm, but off the mark there. Boy, Hodge bringing it up for the first time as he misfires on his 6'7" in soccer is very tall.
Yes, it is. That's why he's here on the G League floor.
I would not want to guard him coming down the midfield. Portman leaves the lane.
Holding for the final shot here in this half. Jones trying to get pushed off away from Buzelis. Buzelis with the block, and he saves it to Cherry. Keels, the step back three. What a tough shot over Buzelis.
His natural position is maybe the point, but he's been playing more like a small forward or two guard.
Watson turns the corner, and he's fouled by Johnson.
Get stronger.
Tyler Smith, just 19 years old, and there he is with a block, but they call the goaltend. Under 7 minutes to play here in this first quarter. And there's the steal. Buzelis, they've got numbers, 3-on-2, back to
Four of 8 from 3. He'll take the screen from Jackson. Now here he goes up against Buzelis. Turns and fades away from 10. No good. Rebound to Sané. Christopher guarded by Cole. Comes around the screen from Jackson. Fades away from Buzelis and hits. Josh Christopher with 26. Sensible with a crossover move. Goes up and is fouled by Buzelis.
Rupert wants the screen. He'll use it. Gets the switch off. Goes one-on-one against Buzelis. And Rupert goes to work.
Nice finish.
Higgins slips down. Wipeout. Buzelis. He wants a little payback. Going on. They're 2-9 to start this season. But people, if you just look at box scores, you don't understand the true story. They have been injured. Have not had many guys as Ashton Higgins lays it in. Crowd chanting defense. Buzelis, he affects that one and rips it down.
Tremendous ball movement in the finishing. How do you change that in game when things are going so far south?
Well, I think the first thing you have to do is I think you have to take away the penetration in the. You are a really good shooter. Yes, and I know people talk about you can shoot the basketball. Sure. You know, how do you feel when people say, I wonder about his range and stuff like that?
I don't really look too much into it. I'm never.
Just got blitzed by the Austin Spurs. They went inside to Raekwon Gray every single time, and they didn't have an answer. Here he is in the post, and Jenkins tips it away. Buzelis with the steal. In transition, the dump. Daquan Gray with 6 of the 8 points early on for the Spurs, and that's poked away by Holland. There's that D we've been talking about. Ron Holland, he gets in there with the best of them. Under 7 minutes to play here in this first quarter. And there's the steal. Buzelis, they've got numbers, 3-on-2, back to Buzelis, but it's tipped away. And that one halfway down comes out. McConnell trying to body Johnson, says, give me that. Not today.
Who will let things pass. Daniels gives it up. Buzelis up ahead. Pete, and he heads to the rim.
The 16-game showcase part of the season. And here's Samuels inside, losing control, and it's stolen away by Modest Buzelis out of Chicago.
Contest at the All-Star game?
I think so, as Holland has it knocked away. Culver with the steal, 2-on-3 break. Buzelis able to steal it back.
Westby and Tyler Smith converts inside.
About all the prospects yesterday, Tyler Smith was most impressive because he did just that. Took advantage of the mismatches off of switches.
Christopher, great defense. Josh Christopher, numbers for the Stars. Sensible alley-oops on Jenda. Couldn't bring it down.
We're going to get one alley-oop, Tony. We're going to get one.
Good. For Smith now, 10 points on the night. Jackson, low pass, couldn't corral it. Darlin, but no good. John Jenkins has had an active night. He has 20 points to lead all scores for G League Ignite. Loose ball grabbed by Buzelis. He squirts it forward. Here comes Jenkins off.
Buzelis gets the steal, and he wants to push the pace for Ignite. Buzelis, he can handle it, throws it up. Higgins slips down, wipeout. Buzelis, he wants a little payback. But it's Ish Wainwright.
You mentioned to me how much he's helped this second unit since he's been a part of this team, the leadership that he provides when the starters are on the bench.
He came in a week ago with 4.
That was not the Rockets. They lost to the San Antonio Spurs in '99. That was the lockout season.
Holland throws it up, and good help recovery.
He shot a block in that. He just should have challenged that and made it tougher.
Full pass off the mark, but Buzelis gets it back for an Ignite.
Now Chandler up ahead looking for Edwards. A bit too far. Kyler Edwards able to keep it in play. And now Buzelis turns it the other way. Waka, some good D, and the Nets come up with it. Turned over. 15th Ignite turnover. Jalen Martin got caught too far underneath the basket. Now Buzelis up ahead for Sine running the
early 3 for York has the Ignite on the board. This one taken away. Buzelis then has it stripped by Pinson ahead of the pack for Tyler.
Leading this team.
Mangus driving, and it's Buzelis taking it away. Ignite has numbers, 3-on-2. Buzelis takes it himself, and he'll be
out of precaution and don't push guys back before they feel they're ready, which is a very admirable thing to do, which allows other guys to step up and develop.
The basketball, and now you got 9 seconds on the shot clock. Xavier Moon thought about the 3, and that's a tough one. Goes right across. You don't want to pass it like that across the court, and they're going to call it.
Tyrese Martin, he's a two-way player out of UConn. There's Buzelis getting his hand in there, and he's got the steal. A 2-on-1 break. Buzelis, and Minot with the block.
Sorry, Mom.
Buzelis, another steal. The no-look pass to Almanza. Sauce that you need to be a good rebounder.
You got to do your work early. At the end of the day, it's all about who gets position first. And the ref is usually not going to call the foul on whoever had position first. Pass it to me, I'm going to give it right back.
Oh, Cole went for the steal, just missed it. And there's Buzelis with the takeaway. Finds his partner Holland up ahead. Oh, Rory.
Bo Harkless, Scotty Lewis, Alex Reese, Demoy Hodge, and Ashton Hagens on the floor for Rip City as Remix turn it over. Here's Buzelis, tried to lock Defensive Player of the Year finalist at Mizzou. Set their single season record with 91 steals. Hagens turns it over. Here comes Buzelis for Ignite. Over to Ron Holland.
Inside to Starkey, and nice help by Buzelis, forcing the turnover.
Bo Harkless, Scotty Lewis, Alex Reese, Demoy Hodge, and Ashton Hagens on the floor for Rip City as Remix turn it over.
Every single day we build chemistry off the court because just we all enjoy talking to each other, and I feel like we all share a lot of similarities. We all get along pretty well off the court. I know for a fact.
To start this third quarter against the Mexico City Capitanes. Pick and roll for Reed, throws it up top, and Bernard lays it in. But an offensive rebound for Labissiere. Mason Jones filling the lane, missing the dunk is Labissiere. Glenn Stevenson pushing the pace. When you say character, what do you mean by that?
They have the ability to pick themselves up off the floor and show that they have a willingness to win and do the
9:05. It was a game against the Wisconsin Herd late in the 2022 season. Manny Camper advances, draws the foul.
Steele lobs it ahead to Williams. Williams one-on-one with Buzelis. Goes in, gives it up to Knight, who scores. He's got 18 now to lead all scorers. 32 years old, out of Vanderbilt.
But no good. John Jenkins has had an active night. He has 20 points to lead all scores for G League Ignite. Loose ball grabbed by Buzelis. He squirts it forward.
That was not the Rockets. They lost to the San Antonio Spurs in '99. That was the lockout season. Holland.
Only hit 8 of his first 34 threes on the season as Santos goes back door. Spencer denied, bumped off the ball by
Krejci up top, Randolph. Back to Krejci. Krejci.
Nice
by
look
Buzelis.
by Krejci.
Oh,
Beautiful
drop off.
No shame in that. Gilliard working around the screen. Oh, he missed Sanogo on the roll, but Henry Drell finds him. Easy finish. Just beat the buzzer.
Yeah, you mentioned it. He missed.
Ball knocked away. Shot clock at 4. Ben Coupet, the creative finish. He gets the bank shot to go and a foul, just beating.
And Pinson fighting for the board, gets it back, looking for a teammate. He goes to Brandon Williams, who snipes it down low to Omax Prosper. Great defense, though, from the Ignite.
John, they're keeping their composure. They're staying focused defensively.
Morales, he's been tough. Norris Cole has proven that come playoff time, if there's a team that needs a veteran presence, he's a guy who can still get it done. Nice job by Tyler Smith with a block.
Again, I think they need to go under these screens.
There's Menges tied, and Norris Cole forces a
I practice with 10 players. Like I have 10 players. I don't have to put assistants or trainers in practice jerseys. And
4 for 6 at the line. Make it 4 for 7 at the free throw line with that miss. Arms, an offensive rebound though, and then DeVoe gets the bucket.
Nice job by DeVoe.
Arms out to Reed. Nice recovery by York. Over the top to Love. And the hook won't go.
Very young.
19 years old. He has his 3rd double-double now with 16 and 10. Out of bounds.
Hit 4 on the shot clock, gives it up to Smith, and he misses the jam.
Another rebound.
And Bajanishvili is becoming so big inside.
One thing, just points to the paint. That's a battle that we've always talked about with the Aces. Is who's going to win the points to the paint? We call the paint Vegas, and we always have to protect Vegas.
Ooh.
Hall. Bouncing for Gardner.
The passing has been
16 points in the first half. Gilliard inside from Waka. Jacob Gilliard's already got.
And use his length and athleticism to finish.
Buzelis not able to convert the free throw. Great pass by Evan Gilliard, sets up his big man and lays.
Minot working the pick and roll with Miller. Double teamed inside. Buzelis with the block. Buzelis with another block.
On that play, I feel like they need to swing the ball a little more side to side. Just one of those things, just to get more players involved and keep the ball moving.
Noah Starkey inside with the
Defensive Player of the Year finalist at Mizzou. Set their single season record with 91 steals. Higgins turns it over. Here comes Buzelis for Ignite.
You circled it on the calendar. You're like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to see him play live.
Earl the Pearl Monroe.
Ooh, okay. To the defensive end of the floor and bringing great energy on the boards. That's going to translate.
How about Ron Holland, the other top prospect here on this roster for Ignite? Got the rest last night back
from the floor. Of course, he's not the only one. Ooh, Manny Camper tried to spin and haul that one in.
224 after a couple of years playing with Overtime Elite. Now his third year as a pro, playing with Ignite. Braxton Key got fouled. A nice seal for G League games.
But considering his last 24 hours, I give him a pass.
Irvin underneath from Richardson.
Nice find from Will.
Good. For Smith now 10 points on the night. Jackson, low pass, couldn't corral it.
Years old out of Dallas, Texas, and he's going to be 18 when the draft comes around.
Yeah, you have to be 19 within the calendar year. Late call on